Don't touch anything.
It's the greatest find yet. Nothing compares to it.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry.
Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry Lawton. We got a great show today. We have a special guest, a young man I met at the gym who's coming up on a fight, and we're going to talk all about that fight. And the young people today, how's that? That's what we're going to really talk about. He's going to have a cigar with me here. He's in studio. Before I get started, let's thank Oliva Cigar. Oliva Cigar is the guys that make this happen. They're our sponsor for the show. They're good people. Business or no business, I'd call them good people. Wouldn't you, Nick?
Oh, they're like a family. They totally are.
They really are.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do business with them or not, and I'd still believe they're...
And they really are. We went to their party and everything.
Oh, been at the house, talked with the owners.
They invited us to Belgium. They separated us so we could talk to people.
Oh, I mean, I know. That was
They made us separate tables so we wouldn't just glue to each other.
Or monopolize. Just they wanted us to meet more people.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
No, yeah, and that white party was.
Oh,
good.
that white
Pretty
party was
good
everything. We interviewed all those guys. We interviewed Rocky Patel, Juan Martinez, Fred. Who else did I do?
Was it AJ? No, AJ.
Was it AJ Fernandez?
No.
I know Rocky Patel. I did.
Rocky Patel, the oldest cigar in Nicaragua, and
Juan
Fred.
Martinez.
There's three of them.
And Fred.
Yeah,
The
Fred is the
owner,
owner.
He's actually owner of a cigar company, Oliva, which is just huge. I mean, 6,500 employees. You know, we're not talking about a little company. You know, you're talking about a lot of stuff. Okay, everybody. So now I'm going to open up a cigar, and we have a young guy with us today. I want him to introduce himself. First of all, we met at the gym. He knows me from watching me on a few shows, Dope as Yola, a good dude. And other, I mean, I'm on so many platforms.
Oh, yeah, no jumper and...
Oh yeah. That was
No Jumper.
I rewatched
Vlad,
that today. Not gonna lie to you, I rewatched it today. I was like,
Oh,
had to
did
go
you
back.
today?
Yeah.
You know, and Vlad's, and I've been on a lot of the shows.
Do you watch any of those? Sorry, do you watch any of those kids that commentate over No Jumpers podcasts?
I've seen
point and shoot. And
Oh yeah, oh man, are they funny?
It's funny, bro.
Dude,
it's funny.
First of all, who are we talking with?
So my name is Sam Osby, or Sam the Hitman Osby.
Oh shit,
That's your boxing name?
Yes, sir. Well, for two reasons. One, I like to get hit, and I like to hit people, but also
I love you, man.
also cannabis is my friend. So on the side, I do hits of my own as well. So I do kind of.
So you're you're a big fan of Dope as Yola Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Good for him. Thomas, shout out you. See the cross section? Never thought we'd have cross section fans. I remember when he called me for doing a podcast or something, you know, when I went out there. And he lays two big, I mean, fatties in front of us. And he says, hey, you know, OG, they call me the OG because I'm the old guy, the old gangster of the group. And he goes, you don't have to try to hang. You don't have to, man, my whole team was Larry. How do you do it?
It was all spite. Yeah, it was probably all spite.
It was. I
me?
went the whole. Did you watch the show with Thomas?
Oh yeah.
I smoked some heavy stuff with him, and the whole show. And everybody go, man, oh man, you can hang.
I'm impressed.
And it's like when the camera went on, and I was out there for a big party with Rude Jude. You know who he is too.
Yeah.
Assholes live forever.
Yeah.
Not
Jude was out there.
No, not Jude.
Yeah, I was confused. But he can't even get past a bowl now.
Really?
If we smoke a bowl, he's out like a light. I've seen him tank some things.
Oh, no question.
And
I
marijuana is
just get
Xannies to him. Where I'm
marijuana
like,
is
dude,
worse.
right,
Listen, I can
bro?
party with the best of them in any drug you want to do.
Oh, I've heard the stories. Acid King. Yeah.
Oh man, I've done 5 hits of that shit, and people can't believe it.
Me, dude.
No, I mean,
Holy shit, bro.
listen. I was
you
always
even
weed today though. Weed is not like it was in my day. You guys have weed and these dabs and shit. It's like Perkies. You're right, Nick. When I was a kid, we had, of course, microdots and all that kind of shit. And
What's a
mescaline.
microdot?
I missed that. The shit they had when I was a kid. But it's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all get us where we want to go. Don't let it control you. Anybody out there, don't think for 1 second, I let any of this shit control me.
I do believe that it's not addictive, but you do become dependent on it. Because when I was smoking a lot.
What do you get dependent on? Pot?
On pot. When I was smoking a lot of pot during, I guess, COVID, it was a lot. And I couldn't eat any meals unless I smoked. So it's kind of like, it's not an addiction.
I can't stop eating when I smoke.
No, I know, but when you start smoking, like, and because I only did dabs for years.
Yeah.
So it was like I needed a dab just to eat ramen noodles. You know, where I was like,
Yeah, I feel like especially the younger crowd has hit that point more today. Like you see posts all the time, I can't smoke, I can't eat until I smoke.
My
and
tummy hurts.
Oh, stop fucking crying.
But it is real. Like you could get to the point where
But
you're
then
like,
listen,
kind of dependent on it.
What are you trying to like be cool? Get high because you want to get high.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You tell the world you can't fuck.
Yeah,
Shut
no,
the
I mean,
fuck
I never
up,
made
man.
a tweet about it.
Trust me,
I guess
I know.
this is more than a tweet.
If I see you at 1 in the morning at 7-Eleven, I know you're high. I'm there with you, bro. I mean, I get it. We got the munchies. So you don't have to, hey, man, I get it. We're all fucked up here. Yeah. The, dabs fucked me up. I mean.
I've never seen you take a dab.
Dabs are a different
I've
level.
done dabs, and I've done dabs with. I did dabs with.
Your son has some nice.
With
not trying to
what's
call
his
him
name?
out, but
Rome.
Some nice rigs.
Rome. Sublime, the band.
Okay, Sublime Rome, yeah.
That's he's a friend of mine.
Okay.
I've done partying with them.
Shit.
And when I tell you, Nick did too. We got funny stories that you'll really laugh. He's a great guy. He's a really good kid. I call him a kid. He's my son's age.
He reminds me of Yola. He's got a total Yola vibe.
He totally has a Yola
total
vibe.
Yola vibe for sure. Yeah.
You know what? I never thought of it. I gotta ask if he's been on there. I gotta ask Tom.
Yola's getting some huge guests, like giant.
Oh,
guests,
Snoop
dude.
or somebody like that.
Yes.
I got guests for him. He didn't go.
He got the
don't
guy
even
from
know.
Raw
I'm gonna get
and
him.
stuff.
I'm gonna get him Lester in GTA. Who's over in the smoke shop.
That's got.
Lester's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
We've done some shows, and I fuck. There's a lot of memes going around the internet about me taking over the crew.
Yeah.
All that shit. We get a kick out of that. So let me go back to you. Explain. I'm sorry about that, young man. Explain who you are again, what you do, what your name is, a hitman, because of boxing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're an amateur boxer.
Yes, sir.
Are you going into your first fight, second? What?
So this is gonna be my third fight.
Third official fight.
Yep. So you're gonna laugh now, Larry.
I won't
So I am not 8 months into boxing. I took my first fight on a week of training with this coach. Got my ass whooped, and took the second fight, and it was a draw.
Okay.
So now this third one, I'm kind of coming back with a vengeance.
Getting hit and hitting is I can tell you a lot about boxing.
Don't hit me. You can't get hit.
He knows I introduced Nick to one of my very good friends who's the cruiserweight champ of the world, Mark Randazzo. Boy, you didn't want to run into him. Mark in a while.
He had like a severe burn on his face.
No,
like,
he had a knife mark that was on his face.
No, it was something bad.
No,
it was
Mark,
like pussy.
Mark, he had a big razor cut.
When we met him, when I met him.
Yes, when you met Mark.
It looked like a giant boil where I was like,
Cruz,
damn,
you
I
didn't
don't
want to
wanna
mess with him.
Dude, no.
He sparred. He actually was a professional fighter. He was a cruiserweight champ. He was Holyfield's sparring partner when they were getting ready for Tyson, when he beat Tyson.
Okay.
And I know the fight business very well. But anyway, getting back into the bet business is, I wanted to interview you to show you're 24 years old. I'm glad you're doing this, what you're doing. One, because of discipline. People think fight makes people want to. No, discipline. Listen, the fight game gives you respect for the fight.
Absolutely.
And as a guy who fought that way and did a lot of stuff, fought more times than I want to count. And I always I ask them, you ever lost? They say never. I said, you just never fought the right guy. Everybody loses. I don't give a fuck who they think they are. If you never lost, you just didn't fight the right guy. I mean, I don't give a fuck who you are. End of story on that. But you're 24. It's a good way for you to get in shape.
That's actually really how I got into it, because believe it or not, I was 350 at one point.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah.
What are you now? We're going to take pictures
220.
so people can.
220. So
you're 220?
Yes, sir.
Damn, I'm 250.
You said you were how much?
350.
350.
So you lost 120. Mm-hmm. Good for you, man.
I appreciate
And
it. brother.
now, is that dieting? Is that
So-
you taking soda out? Like,
Yeah, man. It's
Are you on Ozempic?
No, no, I'm not on Ozempic.
that was a good one.
So-
You know why? You heard about the Ozempic drug.
Everybody's
And
doing
all
it,
my
bro.
older listeners.
Ozempic.
Listen, all my older listeners are saying, "Yeah, Larry, we know what that is."
No, honestly, so like Larry.
Before you
said-
start the weight loss, because this
Yeah.
is very good.
Oh yeah.
I want
yes.
to give you a cigar. You said you don't smoke much, right?
Correct.
Well, Nick, there's a cigar for you. So I'm gonna show you how you use the lighter. I gave you a lighter.
Yep.
I'll let the people know how to do this. You take the cover off. Obviously, he had the two things, the other one, so it doesn't matter. You take it off. I gave him one of our Crooked Diamond lighters. They're great. This top right here. You put on here and you don't push because you'll crack it. Well, that was good. Hold on, let me look. You put it here and you don't push because you'll crack it. What you do is you hold down and you turn the cigar. See what I'm doing? And it's going in there and then pulls out, and look at that. See that, folks? And that is the hole that goes in there. Now, the problem with a lot of cigar smokers is when they use a cutter, just a razor. You ever see the razor?
Yeah.
They'll cut too much of the cigar off and they cut the cap off. See, there's a cap on a cigar. Matter of fact, Nick and I did a lot. Nick and I rolled cigars in Nicaragua and everything. We went to
Really?
Nicaragua to the fields. We had carte blanche, film. Wait till you see the videos for that.
Okay.
And we rolled cigars. We did. It's hard.
Oh,
It's not an easy task, is it, Nick? And
It's not a blunt. It's like
Oh yeah.
totally.
but here's what it is.
I was like, I got this. I'm good. I'm got this. No.
You see, you see how I did that for you? That's that's called an air hole. You can use, like I said, a cutter, but always make sure you take off the littlest amount you can with a cutter. You want to leave the cap on. Here you go. Yeah, you want to pass that cigar to him? Now wait before you light it. Let me show you how to light it. Okay. And then I'm gonna do mine.
Well, here's my tip that Larry always forgets. This is the tip that I read right over there on that board. And you don't, because we smoke. Don't inhale.
Yeah.
Larry says
That I
always
do
don't
know.
inhale.
That I do know.
But it's like drinking out of a straw. How to pull it is like drinking out of a straw. It's a little different.
I
'cause
never thought about that.
it says it right over there, and when I started smoking the cigars, I was just trying to half inhale and not get it into my lungs, and it was just confusing me. But then over there, right there on that board, it says, act like you're drawing from a straw.
Okay.
And it doesn't make sense until you do it, where you're like, oh, it's not like a something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm still, this is maybe my 12th cigar, so I don't know, but that was a big tip that I right over
that's
there.
the advice from a 1 month old cigar smoker.
Not even.
No.
I'm like 12 deep.
So now you take your lighter, you leave it at a distance from it, and you just let the tip of the flame get it, and you scorch it black.
Char it.
Char it. Like all around it. Now then you take it while it's hot, you mount, and keep going the same circle.
Oh, it's a cigar off.
And then you can look at your cigar. You'll see that it's hit, all around, and you're gonna get a nice even burn. And again, this is a relax. I actually, if you remember that show with Thomas, did you remember when I gave him a cigar and I taught him to smoke? What did I tell him on the show? I said to him, Nick, I said, now Thomas, if you inhale that cigar, you're gonna puke on the floor, and I'm gonna get in your chair, and I'm gonna finish the show while you're sick on the floor. Do you remember when I said that?
It wasn't yours though yet, was it?
No, it was Oliva's, but I gave him a good block of Milanios. That's the company that makes our cigar.
So fun fact. I mean, this probably has happened to every kid, but growing up, you smoked the cigarettes, you smoked my thing was Black and Milds. Yeah. My dad sat me down and made me smoke 2 whole packs of Black and Milds.
That's cruel.
I didn't throw up, and I looked at him. I said, "Where's more?"
You know he must know my story. When I started cigars, my grandfather caught me stealing an Optimo cigar. Optimo's this old green piece of shit. I gotta buy one today.
I was gonna buy you one for.
You know about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna have to pick one.
And what do you like Diablos? So you said something
Well, I
about
used to smoke
Diablos.
Diablos in prison. Yeah. I'll have to.
I was
pick
gonna
up
buy
one.
you both of those.
I think I'm gonna
That's
get a box of both just to show on oil. And my grandfather made us sit down and smoke a cigar. You know, I did, and I liked it.
I've never smoked.
And I was like
a cigarette.
17 or 16 and it was like, okay, you know what I mean? And that was the end of that. And I've been smoking cigars my whole life. So I'm 63 years old. So you're talking about 47 years I'm smoking cigars.
Jeez.
I mean, that's a long time, man. So I think I know a little about cigars or what you like. To be honest, I was never knowledgeable about cigars until I went to Nicaragua with Nick and I and another person. When I tell you what we learned, will blow you away. I mean, I'm not kidding you. We're more knowledgeable about cigars than anybody I know.
How long did it take you to figure out what you liked?
Oh, in cigars, I went from a Macanudo, which is a little bit thinner, a little longer, maybe a little harder, and I started liking bigger and bigger. You know, like good slower burn. Macanudo's a faster burn. So I wanted a slower burn. I wanted to enjoy it more. I still like the taste, and you have to like the taste. Macanudo's a little bit different, but that was when I was your age. Yeah, your age. When I got out of service and 26, 27, Nick's age. And then, then you start, when you're around cigars a lot, you start talking to others about it, you smoke, and then someone gives you a cigar when you're asked someone, you check, oh man, that's a good cigar. And that's how normally it happens. That's what, a cigar smoker. Now, of course, most cigar smokers have their favorite shot. And they're rougher to change. I don't care about changing them. It's guys like you who see this is a cigar you could smoke because it's not hard.
Yeah,
it's easy to smoke. That's why Nick, I'll tell you, he can tell when I smoke different cigars.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can smell it. Like as soon as he walks in the door, if I'm editing, I can tell if he smoked somebody else's cigar, just like on him. I'm like, that is not this, dude. Like, I'm like a girlfriend. Like, you've been smoking other cigars.
Who's perfuming?
Yeah, other cigars, huh?
I go, how did you know that? You weird shit. But
I got a
anyway,
very sensitive nose.
so let me get back to your story here a little bit because I think it's a good story.
I want to know,
I want to do some more things.
We were on the weight loss,
but I want to get a little bit more. Are you from this area?
I am. Yes,
You're
sir.
from Palm Bay?
Yes, so I've been here since 2015. I'm originally from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville, Tennessee. You were born there, but you came here when you were a young kid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I moved here when I was 14.
Okay, so you had a little bit of a knowledge of Tennessee, then you come here, and then now you're 10 years here. So my parents came here in 1983. Well, they bought this house for? In 83.
What was the move for at 14?
So, and we're snowbirds.
Okay,
And so my parents, instead of, finding a house down here and us going back and forth, they wanted to retire here. And they told us, we're going to move one last time, Army family. So I've lived in Mississippi.
Oh, your dad's retired military?
Yes.
Thank him
And
for
your
his
mom
service.
military?
Appreciate it. No.
I'm retired military.
Yeah, Coast Guard. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But thank him for his service. But
Thank you for yours.
No, I thank you. But I love the fact that your dad did it, what he had to do. And anyway, so he stuck it out. He did his shit. They moved this sounds like my parents.
Did they have you late, or is it just a good retirement for him?
No,
No,
his dad goes in at 18, 17. He gets out at 38 at 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I don't know how
but I'm sure he's
retirement works
older.
in the
Maybe he's
military,
spent
yeah.
more time. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so I lived in Mississippi for a little while.
No overseas, no Ramstein or
No,
anything?
nothing exciting, man. Nothing exciting. No Italy or anything like that. Just Mississippi, Tennessee, and then at one point Virginia.
And what's your last name?
Osby. So we tell people it's Cosby without the C.
Without the drug.
And the drugs as well.
Yeah. But you had 3 names.
So it's Sam the Hitman Osby.
Oh, that's what it was, the Hitman. I remember 3 he told me. I just didn't know that.
So the weight loss, is it the
Okay,
carbs?
wait. Let's get to where he gets to be a fat kid.
Okay, well, let's
Okay?
get there.
So you're from Palm Bay right here. What school did you go to?
So I went to, and I inhaled that by accident. Ooh.
Take your time. I love it.
It's all on my lips and shit. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
It's the half inhales. You're trying to like not
Yeah,
inhale.
that's what it is. You're doing these pulling it.
Uh-huh.
So, tell me, what school do you go to? You come here at 14.
So I went to Bayside High School.
Bayside. Okay, you how old are you?
24.
My niece just graduated. She's around 24. Do you remember Danielle Cardamone?
That name sounds familiar. That last
Michelle
name,
Cardamone.
I was gonna say the last
Michelle
name sounds familiar.
My sister. My sister's all her whole kids.
Oh, they went to the same school?
They all went to the same school. They all my nieces and nephews went there. Matter of fact, they were in the ROTC, and they went.
Oh, those kids.
No, they didn't. Then one went to the military. One went to the space program.
The ROTC
Yeah,
kids
they're
are
from
trigger
Grant.
hungry.
Okay.
My sister's kids.
Oh, that's like my neck of the woods. I'm over by Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise, yeah, I know, like Waterford or Waterford Lakes.
Yeah.
No, exactly. My friend just bought property out there, right near the new road, going up on you know that new
St.
highway that
John's.
just opened.
Yeah.
He the next main street up. I forget what that is again. 1 mile down, he bought he bought 20 acres back there.
Oof.
Did you get fat because of video games?
Okay, we're gonna get to the fat thing in 1 second.
Like-
man.
I'm on his ass, bro. I'm on your ass.
listen,
I'm feeling the fat
I'm gonna
shame.
talk about the fat thing. Hold on, Sam. Hold on. So you grew up here.
I just don't know
You
where-
come here at 14. Were you a large kid?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so is it genetics?
Yeah, honestly.
part genetics, part you're a fat fuck because you want to eat.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's what it comes down to.
I'm 255 on your scale in that stupid gym. I think the
Oh,
scale's...
that thing's off.
It's gotta be off by
fucking
50
off.
pounds.
It's
because
like-
I'll weigh myself there, and I'll go to the house and I'll weigh myself, and it's like 5 pound difference.
It
Right,
whispers
and you're lighter
fatty,
at
dude.
home. Mm-hmm. Right. 'cause
Every time.
I felt
It
I was
shames
about
you as well.
247.
It's like, did I gain fucking 5
On my
pounds
scale,
today?
I'll get on the scale right here on the
Are
show.
we doing a weigh-in?
I'll have a weigh-in, and I was.
Then you guys can just start fucking going
Have a
at
face
it.
off?
Yeah, let's have a. Hey, we're gonna have a press conference and a weigh-in.
I'm just trying to separate you two big motherfuckers.
I'm 240. I say on this scale here, I'll be 247.
I say
248.
250.
No, I don't think I'm over the 250.
You had
mark.
McDonald's yesterday.
I got up to
After the
260.
gym.
I'm a big guy though. I can still. I want to fight so bad. You know, like I'm bringing it. I can, but I know I get 2
If you
shots.
Fall,
I'm done.
Yeah, if you fall, bro, you're.
Oh, forget fall. 2 shots. After I can't catch you, I'll be out of wind and you'll beat the shit out of me.
Imagine you taking like a kidney hit. Bam.
I think I can still take a shot. I really do. I think it take a lot.
Look,
But-
man, believe it or not, even if you are 260, you could still take a punch.
Well, he's
Oh,
65.
I know. I could, listen, I could.
Yeah, but even then, he could still take a punch.
Listen, I can take a punch. That is not my neck, my ding. I've been there. I'm not worried about taking the punch. I'm worried about
Get him in the ring.
gassed. I would be so gassed. You just could beat me up. My hands would fall down, and you know, really.
You could just beat me up like an old man.
Beat me up. I don't give a fuck. I'll take that. I don't even care about it. I really don't.
As long as we film it.
Oh man, definitely film it. We got to get some fucking views out of that.
Something.
But anyway, Sam. So now you come here. You're 14. You're a little bit big. You seem like you're pretty personable. So do you get along with kids right away, or
Yeah.
get in trouble? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can see that. Trust me. I know your type, and you're the type. I love your type because you got that type A. Fuck it, I'll try this.
Was it
I'll
Call
try
of
that.
Duty?
Yep.
Tried every
Yep.
drug in the book,
Yep.
which is okay. You did your shit, your car hopping, your stupid shit. Kids
What?
do. Until he knows what I mean, and he's laughing. Because trust me, I mean, I understand where he grew up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I know exactly where he grew up.
And it you know, so I have done a lot of stupid shit. And you know, the crazy part is it's not because I had a bad upbringing.
No, I know.
had great parents.
I know.
But because I had great parents, I'm like, fuck, I gotta
And
hang
the
with
kids
this
you're
crowd.
hanging
I
out
gotta
with,
yeah. Now I don't hang with the same group anymore except for one guy.
Good for you.
Good.
And
for you.
shout out to him. I know
Good
he's
for you.
listening.
What's his name?
Kevon, my boy Kevon.
Keep on. Good for you. You're a good influence. I love that.
He's turned his life around completely. We both did it together, and you know he's.
Good for you.
I know I
Whatever
could.
it took, I'm happy for you.
I know I could give him a call right now, and he'd answer the phone.
We should.
He's one of those guys.
We should. If you want to call?
No, he doesn't have headphones.
Oh man. Okay. We're gonna. I like that idea. That would be a cool idea.
I'll go look for
Give him
headphones.
the headphones. I had headphones here.
Then
Right
how are
there.
you going to hear him?
No, you don't need to hear him.
What are we doing right now?
No. Don't
What?
worry about it. We won't call him.
So was it Call of Duty? that made the weight gain? What video
Okay, wait.
game was
Now
it?
get back. Stop it, Nick. Nick, just because you're
He
skinny.
wants to know, man.
You know, he's such a
'Cause
skinny
He's
I
a skinny
played-
guy. That's what it
I
is.
played-
Thank you, Sam. He's a skinny guy.
Hey, it's
And
hard.
listen,
it's hard.
bro. Just because Call of Duty was out and you saw the fucking Doritos codes, fuck you for assuming that I was in there getting
Good for
them.
you, Sam.
But I was. But
yeah,
fuck you
me
for
too.
assuming.
I played
Good for
over
you.
hundreds of hours on zombies and just wouldn't
man.
leave my room. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but
where,
you
like-
just want to.
And if I had the genetics of, just heavier, I would be fucked, dude. Like I sat in my room for a very, very long time.
You're
As a kid.
27 and-
Minecraft. Oh,
and you-
I was getting it on Minecraft.
man.
Come on, bro.
That's
I
why you're
was
so
getting
skinny.
it.
You were stressing out from those fucking
Oh,
creepers.
yeah, dude. It's a stressful fucking game, dude.
That is true. So no, you come here. You're your kid. You can't. Did you get in legal trouble?
Not until my adult life.
Okay.
And
Well,
it
you're
was
still a
it
kid.
was
You know
a
that
one
to me.
Yeah, so
to me,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
by that.
so, yeah,
with
it-
respect, like that.
yeah. It was a. I'll be honest with you. It was a one and done kind of thing, and it was kind of like shocked
boosting
me.
something, drugs. Tell you can say it here.
So yeah, it was. I got arrested for.
Believe me, if you become a good boxer, it's gonna be
marijuana.
all over the place anyway, bro.
Yeah, it was for marijuana. They tried to charge me with a DUI, and you're not gonna believe this, but
Oh,
it was
no.
it was in
I
it was
know
in
how they
Georgia.
are.
It was in Georgia by a highway state patrolman.
And he wanted to charge you with a DUI.
Yeah.
Because he caught a little pot in your car.
Yeah, because he smelled some pot in my car and he caught a
Are
little
you
weed in my
kidding
car.
me?
Yeah, but not only that,
That's your legal problem?
he asked me if I was Hispanic 4 times.
Oh, he was.
He saw I had a Rick and Morty sticker on my car and was like, "Oh, Rick and Morty sticker, huh?"
What's a Rick and Morty
Yeah.
sticker?
You
Help
took
me
it
guys.
off, didn't you?
No, it's still on there.
You
Fuck
Tell
should
me
take
what
it
Rick
off.
and Morty is,
I don't
guys.
put any. Rick and Morty's just like a hippie show,
yeah.
basically.
So when you show for Rick and Morty on your thing, what does it mean?
nothing. It should mean nothing.
It's nothing.
What does it mean?
It means nothing. It means I like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But the crowd of Rick and Morty are
Are a bunch of stoners and
I got an
hippies.
upside down pineapple on my freaking car.
You're like, I wish they'd pull me over. I
You know
wish
what that
they would
is?
pull
Yeah,
me
you
over for it.
So I'm saying, I don't give a fuck about what stickers on your fucking car. I mean, it's good by me.
We'll get
But-
honked at. He's like, it's the pineapple. I'm like, no, you're just not in your lane, dude.
Yeah, no, dude, you're merging over.
Fuck you, Nick.
No, you just hit that guy, dude.
Like, did you not see the bicyclist?
That was good.
They want me.
So,
They
okay,
want me.
now, are you a large kid at this time when you come here?
Yeah.
Now, a large, you're a big guy, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously what'd you say? You got
350.
350 is big. Now, for a young kid, obviously, I don't mean to get, I won't get too personal. Your parents big?
Oh, I will.
No.
They're not.
So there
So-
wasn't the jeans?
Are you
So it was
adopted
the
or
video
anything?
game.
No, I'm not. So, it comes from my mom's side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My uncle is very broad-shouldered. My brother got the height.
That's what all fat people
You
say.
should have said big bone, bro. You already went that.
all fat people say it. I do.
You went that. You already went that far, bro.
Hey,
Come on,
hey, hey, Nick, you knew it was coming from me. Because I say the same. I'm just broad shouldered.
broad shouldered. I've never heard that one before.
So, you know,
Oh, that's mine. You know that one.
so he
Go ahead, Sam.
got the height and the shoulders, and I just got the fatness and the shortness.
Okay. No, listen. So you go along, get little trouble, nothing major anyway. I mean, you're doing your done. What do you do for work?
So currently, I work at a auto repair shop.
Okay, right. Did you always like cars and shit like that, or?
No, actually, believe it or not, I was in nursing school.
Scamming.
Wow, I love it. No. Listen, he's in nursing school. Okay, so now.
Now I've dropped out, but I didn't.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
don't want to be a
complete-
nurse, really?
Well, so I went the long route. So
you look familiar. Did you ever do an internship at Holmes or anything?
no, but I worked there.
Because I had a lot of surgeries there, you know.
So I was a CNA there. So I would probably go in your room and
That's
hand
how
you
he got all your
medications and-
information and found you at the gym.
Yeah, I tracked him down. No shit.
No, are you seriously? I'm up. I had open heart surgery up there. I had
I'm not
three
serious.
major surgeries. I was in 11-hour surgery. You know how long that is? That's a
Yeah, it's a long time.
Long time.
And
I've had, like I said, 4 major surgeries, and
a lot of people don't come back from those, man.
No, I know, and I am lucky, and I know a lot of doctors. Obviously, I knew the best there. And he's still my best friend. He knows him, of course, John Bomilowski. He was the cancer doctor. He just moved to Kentucky. But anyway, and that's why you know when you said you worked over there, I could I talk to people, so I could see it. I could see it. But go ahead. So now you wanted to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. You dropped out for whatever reason.
Partying and drugs. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's
okay. You think it was hurting you?
Do I think it was hurting me? Like
what I meant? No, not the drugs. The part too much.
The schooling.
Was you going to the nursing school or working in that profession?
I'll be honest with you, Larry. So I went to a school in Lakeland, Southeastern University. Great school. It's a Christian school, but those guys can get down. They can party.
Dude, we got it over in
you
the Christian
know that
schools.
every Catholic school,
we get it down in the fucking Catholic schools.
They don't fuck around.
They make you get your chapel hours.
Go ahead.
They make you get your chapel hours and go pray, and then they go party and get fucked up afterwards.
So anyway,
I liked that. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. This is just like home for me, Every Friday night, I played football at Bayside.
Oh, you did play football?
Yeah, didn't win a football game until my damn senior year, and it was one game.
You guys really got that bad? At one time, you guys were pretty good.
We were, and then
always Heritage
and Palm Bay have always been
High. And Palm Bay High is probably the best.
I come from a long
Palm Bay High is the
getting your
best
ass
area.
whooped.
The cop that used to be there was a good friend of mine, a big black guy. He used to be the resource officer at Palm Bay High. I used to go speak there. This is 10 years ago, man. Man, I was working in that. I was speaking in these. I spoke at Bayside High School in 2008, 2009.
Damn.
10.
Really?
I spoke to the classes of like the wild kids. They had that the ones they called them almost special needs, but they were really the bad kids. Really, that's what they were.
Yeah.
And I used to go speak. They love when I come in. They go, man, that's the OG. They just loved it, man. And I wasn't on YouTube then. At that time, I was on TV a lot, though.
So, what was your snack of choice?
Here he goes, the fat.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Xanax.
Okay, and then after you blacked out, what were you just consuming?
Xanax.
More Xannies? Well, that's a thing. Okay, so
Xanax
we all
made
know
you
we
eat.
take
Xanax made me fat.
It made not calories. It made you eat.
Yeah, it made me eat. That's what I'm saying. It made me.
We
fat.
all know when you take a Xanny, guys. You forget you take a Xanny, and you're like, you know what I want to do?
You remember the guy who said he took how many, Nicks?
You know what I want to do?
On that show I was on, Jubilee?
And then afterwards, they're like, where's my pocket? It's a total Patrick moment where it's like, you ate all my chocolate, didn't you? I was like, dude, you just ate all those.
Yeah, man.
And then you black out and you just consume your fridge. Dude, you just consume it. You consume your fridge.
You don't even remember it?
No, you don't. No, you're totally blacked out.
Listen, I did I don't like that kind of drug. Personally.
Me neither. Yeah,
I'm
California sober, baby. For that reason,
I'm an upper.
It fucked me up.
Like me, I'm whether it's a Molly or an acid or a Coke, whatever it is, has got to bring me to that way, not this way.
Yeah,
and that's just me. I've tried every drug, and you end up knowing what you like. To be honest with you, if you want to call it like that.
I've always been a downer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of has to do with your head. You know that. You want to get your head in the right spot. It seems exercise is helping you.
100%.
So let me get on. So now you're here. You're Palm Bay. When do you? Now are you big throughout nursing, throughout everything? Are you?
No. So I didn't. That wasn't a decision until I turned 18, because I was gonna go to the military.
But you're big now. They won't let you in there.
So I dropped the weight for the military, but they disqualified me due to my mental health. Because I was diagnosed with bipolar when I was 8 years old.
We're all fucking got something.
Yeah. They tried to say, you got ADHD, you have this and that. Here's a pill for this. Here's a pill for that. Felt like a zombie most of my life.
Boy, Nick, who does he look like? Who does he sound like? You?
Zombie mode is it's the Adderall. That's why I drank and smoked. Is because I was on Adderall my whole life. So
and that's why that makes sense. Why I love it so much, because drinking and smoking is like the perfect combo to me. Like that's like.
Oh Jesus! I think I can save.
No,
the world.
like when I would go to after school parties and be like, you want a line of Coke or you want to do some Adderall? I'm like, I'm just coming down from my Adderall.
Yeah, like,
I had
I'm
to
good,
take,
bro.
dude. I'm good. I'm totally okay on that.
They don't even affect me.
It's because you have ADHD, bro.
Real bad. Real bad.
I took one like maybe 4 months ago because I had some shit to do. And no, I didn't like how it made me feel, bro. It was just like,
Yeah, he's like, they don't affect me, but he's in a hole for 7 hours.
But I'm in a hole
on, like,
anyway.
The origin of orange. Like,
Oh, I know
like,
a subject.
dude,
Trust me.
You're feeling it. I can tell you're feeling it. You know, now,
When I get in my legal mode,
just because
Nick
you're not
hates it.
bouncing off the walls.
You ever
doesn't
hear
mean you're
that?
not feeling
When I get in my legal mode with him, he hates when I get in my legal mode.
He won't even just like have a bro conversation about like, did OJ do it? He's like, well, technically.
oh yeah.
I'm like,
On technicality
dude,
speaking,
come
bro.
on, bro.
He's innocent. Listen, I got out of prison that way.
And then when I do it, he's like, no. There's no technicals here. We all know. Everybody knows. Like, dude.
All right. So anyway, so
Back to this weight loss.
Oh no! I want to know. You're at what age when you decide to lose weight? Just for the military?
Yeah. So when
So
I
you're
turned,
able to do it. Do you fluctuate a lot? Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I got all these.
But this
fucking
is the
things.
biggest weight loss you've gone through.
oh yeah.
Oh,
looks
come
like
on,
it,
350 to 220.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yo,
Some
that's a
people really
person.
do.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
It's a 120-pound girl.
Yeah. At one point, I was actually down to
130
205.
That's a featherweight
205.
or bantamweight.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, I'll tell you why. Because I'm a big guy. I'm right now 250.
Sugar Sean.
I'm 5 foot. I'm 5 foot. What? I'm 5'9", 250. I always was like that big, but I got up to 305, and then I got down to the lowest I've ever got down was I got out of prison was 190, 188, 190. I look like a crackhead.
No, not out of prison. That was just your
No.
beady eyes. You know, that was your
I'm talking
eyes.
even out of prison, even before. That's the lowest I ever got. But I was in
saying,
great shape.
recently
But
you looked unhealthy.
Recently, I got down to 203. You
Yeah,
remember that?
and he looked very
and
unhealthy.
I don't even think people said, "Is he all right? Is he got cancer?" The
Yeah.
fuck you all, motherfuckers. You know. And I did feel pretty
does.
good. Don't get me wrong. But I also didn't feel myself because I couldn't maintain that. There's not a possible chance.
Yeah.
You know, I would have had to starve myself. Like, forget about it.
24/7,
And I
yeah.
can't have my.
And you were. You were.
I was starving myself.
You
I
were.
went on fast.
It was like
after
3
fast.
days fast. I was like, dude, you look unhealthy, bro.
I've done a lot
You
of
know,
that,
yeah.
and it sucks, man. It sucks.
But the fast, if
So
you're
you
doing
did
them right,
it yourself,
are good.
right? Now, you're
Yeah.
24.
Well, he has to. It's his weight.
Hold on, Nick. You got it. So you got back. What got you into the gym to start fighting?
Jake Paul.
well, so have you ever heard of street beefs?
Of
I was
course, we
just
want-
gonna ask you
No,
about
I'm
that.
going to put them on.
Yeah.
Real
I was
shit.
gonna say, you done any backyard
Did you do
boxing or
that?
anything?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Have you done any backyard boxing or anything?
Talk, Nick.
Yes. So my
Talk into
first
it.
fight,
I don't understand.
was
I hear myself.
it wasn't street beefs, but it was a kind of like a backyard type thing.
Right done here in Palm Bay?
Not here in Palm Bay.
They have a good one here in Palm Bay.
Did we?
They need to have
They're
one.
fucking tough kids here. Palm
They
Bay's
need
a
to
pretty
have
tough-
one.
Oh, we
Palm
don't.
Bay's a pretty tough kid.
If they would rent out like a hall around here or something and just put on like a
I
promotion
should
or
do
something.
it. You think if I did it,
Fuck
promoted
yeah.
it, it'd be big?
Just put
Fuck
it
yeah.
on in your
You
backyard.
want to be on? I'm gonna keep contact with you.
Okay.
No,
Absolutely.
I'm serious too.
Dude.
Nick.
I'm so serious about this.
I can even put up a ring.
Right in your backyard.
In the
Have your
backyard.
mom watch it and have a camera on your mom at all times too, dude. Your mom would be. That would be crazy. Her just being like, guys.
We'll have, you know what? We'll
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
I
hey,
will bet
stop
we'll
it,
have
knock it
200
off.
people here.
Oh, absolutely.
200 people.
Absolutely.
I'll tell the police what we're doing so they know.
And they
I
would
know.
You
they
have
would
to.
support
Yeah,
it.
you
They
have
know
to.
me.
Especially if
And it's
especially if it's a gloves up, guns down
They
type
know
of
me.
thing.
They
Oh
know
yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. I got the police chief that got
But you do
cameras.
have to sign waivers if you're
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
You have
So
to.
anyway, so you did something like that at what age?
8 months ago.
Well, so up to now, you quit nursing at what age?
So I did that from 18 to 22.
Gotcha, 4 years. Why did you quit? Because of an addiction?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's good. Then you just wanted to get away, do something new. You got into auto mechanics. That's a great field, kid. I'm
Yeah.
not. Trust me. Nick was just saying to me today. I just got my RV back. It cost me $300 and something. Now I know them pretty well. You know the company. I'll even give them a shout out. Glenn's Auto. You know Glenn's.
Okay.
They've been there forever. They're
Ever.
the only people who do RVs. You
Yes.
know that you can trustworthy. Because let me tell you something. When you walk in with a $100,000 RV, the first thing they're thinking is how much I could charge this guy.
Especially if you take it to like Giant Wreck or some shit.
Oh,
like
forget
that.
it. Or it's how much I charge this guy. And I know very, very wealthy people, and the first thing they tell me, no matter what I do, I can call them for a leak on a pipe. It's $1,500. They walk on Lansing Island where they all live. It's $1,500. I mean, you could blink. Frank used to call someone to the house. No matter what it is, it's $1,500. And the reason being because they see this, 7,000 square foot house.
And we're all in cahoots that we're gonna do it. So you're gonna call somebody else, and they're also
Right.
gonna say $1,500.
Exactly right, Nick. Nick got it.
Fuck you, give me my
I know the
money.
way of the wealthy. I used to be one of them until the government took all my money. No, but anyway. So Sam, we're gonna talk about that. I really will talk about that. Doing that right here, and I'll do it quick. We can do it.
I'd be
next
down.
month. I'll promote it. We'll promote it every day.
Just go to the gym. Whoever you train with.
Yeah.
Let's
Start
go
putting the
scrap
word
in the
out.
backyard.
Okay.
And where it's gonna be, I'll get a site. Maybe I got some ideas.
It's
I'll
just
talk to
cheaper
somebody.
to do it right here.
It might be, but I might talk to Chief Police, and he might give me a park that I can.
But you
use.
can't. I'm pretty sure you can't. Because my brother in 2007 and 2008 was like one of the first people recording on fish lenses in parks. And every single time the
They got
cops
shut
came,
down.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys,
but see, if
this is a
but
public
it's a difference
area.
if I get permission as a safe event somehow. And
Well, then
I can
that's-
even bring a
that's a-
boxing doctor.
Yeah.
You're so corrupt, dude.
You know him? He's a good friend of mine,
so
right?
fucking corrupt, bro.
Will he come in here and do it?
He'll do whatever he wants. That's
He'll do whatever I want. Frank's my buddy. I'm telling you, we're going to do it. And I mean next couple days.
not
Think
a
we can get
couple
enough
days,
people here?
guys.
You
come
think
on.
you can help with that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Put the word out. You think that we get enough guys that want to come and beef with each other and hate each other and then get in there, maybe shake hands? I'll be the MC. I know how to do it.
MC? What's that?
Shut up. Now I'll be the ref. And
No, I'm being serious.
You'll be
What
in the
is an
ring with a
MC?
camera. That's all you'll do, Nick.
Do you know what an MC is?
Yes. Masters of Ceremonies, what the actual MC means. Did you guys know that? You guys didn't know
I
that?
still don't even know what that is.
MC, who's the MC of this event?
Oh, I got you.
Masters of Ceremony, guy who runs the event.
I got you.
Okay.
So like the promoter
I'm
in
talking
a
to
way.
fucking 24 and 27-year-olds.
I'm just saying, dude.
All right, get me back to you, Sam. So now you get into automotive. Why do you get? And is there a reason?
So a family friend actually offered me the job.
Good. Okay, so you start changing oil.
No, so I'm actually a service writer, so I sell the shit. That's the best way
Oh,
to
so
put
you're
it.
the one who steals me and says, remember I tell you how much they can screw us because we have not a clue
That's why I said.
about a
So you
car.
got into scamming, right? When
Yeah, so if I need something fixed, I come to you. You're going to give me the right deal.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Rich's Auto Tech is where I work. They've been in business for 23 years.
Oh, that's hard. For autos.
They're
And they have a lot of repeat customers. That's how you know.
A lot of repeat customers. You'll probably get one of our flyers at one point, because we sent them out through the mail and all
Well,
through the
tell them
area.
to call me. I'll do a shout out. We'll do
I was really gonna say, what's a flyer?
A deal. Because a flyer, the guys who you want are guys who listen to my show.
Have you ever watched Bare Knuckle? Bare Knuckle fighting?
Yes.
So
With the
Are you
girls
kidding?
are
That? You even want to go deeper. We watched the stuff where they started that stuff over in Ireland and England, and where they do that. Do you know Tyson Fury's family? A bunch of they're called gypsies.
If you want to go even deeper, have you gotten into the car fighting?
Oh,
Where they
right, Nick
start-
and I. We
they
don't
start
mess
buckling
around.
up, dude. They
Hey,
start
I've
Sam,
gone
buckling
down
up.
the rabbit hole.
And they
Sam,
beat
we
the
don't mess
fuck out
around,
of
do
each
we?
other.
Do you know that there's a fucking Russian promotion that
Yeah.
they're driving down the street and you can fight while
Oh,
fucking
shit.
driving?
No,
We
I
haven't
didn't
not
see
got that
one.
deep yet. No.
Have you seen the one where it's one guy versus two
good.
chicks?
Oh, I have. Yeah, that's in
What?
a ring though. That's in a ring.
Yeah,
Right.
And it was MMA.
Yeah.
But imagine
He was
just, and
fucking
then there was
these
one
bitches up.
one guy versus two midgets. It was the Eddie Hall guy.
I've seen that.
You know, Chris Hollyfield.
Sorry, not midgets.
Don't worry about
High
it.
channels.
You know, around here is from Palm Bay. It's Chris Hollyfield.
Really?
You know who he is?
He sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was the little boogeyman in WWE wrestling.
Boogeyman.
The black guy, the little
Okay.
midget black guy.
Okay.
He's one of my good friends. He comes on my show.
Really?
He lives right here in Palm Bay.
Really?
Chris Holly rides around in a big Hummer with big things on the thing. You met Chris.
Has he?
He was at
Oh,
my
he's a
party.
ladies'
You should
man.
see.
Wait a
Was
minute.
he getting the bros?
Wait a minute.
ladies'
What
man.
color is
He's
the
a
Hummer?
ladies'
What
man.
color is the Hummer?
Oh, geez. I want to. It's like a different color.
I want to say
Because
orange.
I've seen a guy drive a Hummer, get
a
out of the
black
pump,
guy.
and he hopped out of the car. Just
That-
doing.
That's great.
Doing well, that
That's
sound
Chris,
effect
guaranteed.
is what's getting us canceled right there. not midget. It was that sound
Pop out
effect. It was that one. That did
was
it.
good.
That did it.
No. Chris will tell you. I've been on. Chris has been on. He knows me. And I said, "Hey, Chris, what do you call you?" Because they used to throw you down a bowling alley. You know, they used to be midget tossing where they used to take the midgets and throw them around.
Little
around.
people.
See how far you can throw a midget. So, not that I've been to the events,
Are you so say? Are you speaking from experience?
but I have, heard about them. So anyway, Chris comes in here, and Chris will tell you, listen, cancellation and all that shit is about what somebody is.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what I say in here. You're going to listen to me.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I can say any word, Dane. I know Larry, man. He's not a racist. He's not that kind of a person. He's not that thirst. I don't care if he said or whatever they get allowed to say. Oh, you might not
now,
allowed to say
yeah,
that?
No, that one we have to blurt
Mark
out.
his thing.
I will.
You already forgot.
No, I will remember that one. That one hits, dude. That one got someone kicked off of an SNL. That one got someone's show
Shane
canceled.
Yeah, but hey, listen. But he came back. Oh, I love him.
Oh,
dude,
oh,
he's
You
fucking
you all the
hilarious.
stuff we love, man. We knew you liked this
Dude,
kid.
he's and the show Tires is fucking hilarious, especially because I work at
I've watched every single one of his skits.
Oh my!
The OnlyFans dad had me.
Fuck! Oh my god! How do you?
And now
how do you think you pay for that Kia?
Now we're talking.
Who do you think paid for the Kia?
We're going to the lake and getting the big house this year, huh?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, the big house.
You don't know how the sausage is made.
Dude, fun fact about Shane Gillis. Like,
Great guy, they say.
6 months ago, I fucking took some mushrooms. And actually, it was a little longer than 6 months. It's when his newest special came out. And I watched it in repeat 3
Sounds like a fun
fucking
fact about
times.
you.
Yeah, bro. Nah, man. Fun
Keep
fact.
going. I'm loving
Yeah,
this.
Fun fact.
I'm loving this. And you
Guess
watched
what?
him 3 times.
3 fucking times.
We did the
giggling
same
at
thing
the same part.
sober,
Wait,
and we're still doing
and
it.
then I did it with acid. Shane Gillis.
He literally puts hey Larry, what's the Trump part? What's the timestamp?
1821.
I'm
the
telling you,
fuck?
bro.
I'll
He knows
pull it up
exactly
right now.
exactly when his fucking Trump starts.
My favorite one is where he talks about the fucking Taliban and shit. Just,
Oh,
you and your boys. just over there.
I got to root for them. He goes, look at our guys. Now they're sick. Clear.
Clear.
That's funny, man. And he is great. If you ever listen to our show, and
Are you a Kill Tony?
You know
Kill
what happens with
Tony's
us
it.
here? We do a lot of like Shane-isms. Or
I like stare.
he'll do that. Or we do this one too. Tuesday. Hey, brother.
Damn.
Now it's kind of
what
weird.
history?
Yeah, now
But
it's kind of like
I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck.
It was
with the kid.
history.
Just don't even. I don't even get. I'm sorry that he even said fucking sorry. Fuck these.
He
people.
shouldn't have, man.
No,
Fuck that shit.
but anyway,
Guys, he was
let's leave it at
trying to
that.
save face and keep his sponsors. He
Yeah, they
had
dropped
to.
him in 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
5. And if you notice the Mr. Beast video, he was cut the fuck
He was
out of
cut
there.
out of
he
it quick.
lost his Fortnite one too.
Oh, yeah, the Fortnite
Steve,
sponsor.
but you can't. He can't have a Fortnite skin. I'm sorry.
Why?
I agree. He can do whatever
Why?
he
It's
wants to do.
Fortnite for kids.
Well, you got
Yes,
so many kids play the
dude.
game.
It's literally for
Okay,
people
is it
under 8
for
years
under
old.
18 kids.
well, it's
under
it's,
8
Yeah,
is
it's
the game.
It started
Under
as
8?
under 8. Yeah, it started as I want to say like 14s, and then it just evolved to this whole different thing.
So it's a lot of kids. Right?
It's
Oh, yeah.
mainly
But you know what?
child-based, Yeah.
If it says on
Unless
that
you
box,
have
I don't
autism.
give a fuck what they watch and who watches. It just like we know, there's a ton of underage kids playing GTA.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I was
now-
one of those fucking kids.
Right.
We all
Listen,
were.
I got a video of me with my grandkid on 10 years old on the fucking game. So I'm the bad grandpa.
I know, but you also can't be promoting something that's so easily searchable like Sketch on
It's
Twitter.
not easily searchable anymore. I tried. You remember I tried?
He's gonna get all these sponsors back, maybe not
Yeah.
the NFL.
It's gonna-
He did
but-
something online either today or yesterday. And he goes, he made some joke and he goes,
Oh, man,
"Is it too soon? I cracked my good for
Yeah,
fucking
he said, I guess it's time to go back to my old job.
yeah, something like that. He
did
goes,
he?
"Is it too soon?"
I haven't heard it yet.
I loved it. Something like that, yeah. But anyway, so let me get back. So Sam, you decided you did a street fight. I mean, a backyard fight.
Yeah.
And this was
Now,
after
there's no
So-
winner, is there?
No, yes, there was. So this was my first fight 8 months ago. Mind you, Larry. So
Did you
that's-
did you fight a lot as a kid?
Yeah, but did I win? No.
You didn't give a shit about getting hit.
I didn't care. I really
You're
didn't
like
care.
me, you're a stupid fuck.
Like I'm not gonna back down from a fight regardless of anything. Like, you know, at
You're
the end
not
of
in
the day,
trouble. Are you a starter? Were you a bully?
no.
Be honest.
No. Never a bully.
Okay.
No, he
good.
can't be. He was 350.
Yeah,
bro.
I
How
was the
fuck
people
is
that
he bullying
listen,
anyone?
I got
Yeah,
jumped.
you can
Try to
run
bully
away.
me.
I've
Try
been
to bully
ju-
me at 350.
I've been
dude.
jumped
Run
more.
around circles. I got you.
I've been jumped a lot.
No, Jesus.
You would
especially,
jump.
especially when I lived in Mississippi. So my dad, my biological father, I have no connection with.
Gotcha.
My mom remarried to a black man.
Okay.
Okay.
Good for her.
Oh, yeah.
You happy?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's the only dad I know.
And he's your dad.
Absolutely.
Good for you. You know, I don't
because I was growing up in Mississippi, I was the only white kid on my football team.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Where,
Hey, it's in
where were you in Mississippi?
Columbus, Mississippi.
You know where I was in Mississippi, right?
No.
Yazoo, Mississippi.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's in fucking Mississippi. It's a prison.
Yeah.
It was a bad. Look at nigga. It's a bad. Yeah, I heard that, motherfucker. It's a bad prison too, but it was a gang prison they put me into, and then
wow.
and then there was some fights there, and then they put
I
me
can
in another
imagine.
one.
I can imagine.
Yazoo. You know, it's the middle of nowhere, fucking Mississippi. That's all.
That's
you know.
kind of where Columbus is. It's a very small town.
Wow. Okay, so now you're in Mississippi. Your biological dad. You live with your black dad and mom.
Yeah.
Whatever that matters. But kids didn't accept it.
They didn't accept it. They're
Especially
like, you're a white kid with a black dad. That ain't right. You know.
I personally gave, Sketch. Mm-hmm. I gave him the pass to use the N-word.
Did you really?
If he could do what he did in those fucking videos, did you see that shit? You did.
No.
You
I
did.
didn't.
He said you did.
Hey,
He's
bro.
making sure that everyone has seen
I've
it.
seen it. Because he's fucking seen it like 1,000 times.
Hey, guys, listen.
Don't pull up the
Watch
tab.
that.
No,
You tell
I'm
me
not.
if he's got the N pass. N-word.
I think it's true. Yeah, I've seen
I
it.
said I know my brothers. I used to
My
mess with
brothers?
Listen,
Dude,
in
okay.
prison, I used to fuck with the black dudes, right?
This is not a good story.
It is a funny story.
It's
There's
not a
two
good
funny
one.
stories. Because one, shut up with that, Nick. I was in prison with the guy with the biggest penis in the world.
Oh, this is a good one.
Matter of fact, he was in Yazoo, Mississippi. You could look him up. Anybody out there listening?
You know he
You
doesn't
look him
count.
up, Roberto Cabrera. If you type in Google
doesn't
biggest
count.
penis,
I'm not doing
listen, biggest penis TMZ.
that. Okay.
If you type that anybody right now on a Google search, you will see Roberto Cabrera.
No, you're gonna see
and
some,
then you go down that rabbit hole. You'll read.
You're gonna
where he
go
was
down
in.
the rabbit hole. He
No.
That's
now
what-
he ensures that you are
He's
going
like,
down
just so
the
you know,
rabbit
you're
hole.
3 clicks away from Black Cock.
No, guys, come on. What happened?
Come on,
Roberto
man.
was a little Mexican. He was 5'8". I did his legal work.
Is he in the Guinness World Record book?
He is, I don't know if he's
No,
in it. I don't
There's
know.
one guy who apparently is in the Guinness World Record
Listen,
book.
when you see this thing,
It's a
'cause
white
they
guy.
have it. It is.
Yeah.
Listen,
He's
I
got a
seen
sock
it.
on it, right?
Listen, I seen
Some
it.
shit
It's
like
that. Oh, no,
100
that's him.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
100%
Not
real.
Larry, but
Shut up, you both.
Larry.
I saw it. I had to see it. I told him.
I had to.
You wait a minute, time out.
I had
You
to
said
see
I
it.
have to see it, just
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Roberto, I did his legal work, so he was in. He
It was like
always,
41 inches.
He was going to. He was 19 inches. It was that big. Laying
Oh, it was only 19?
below his knee, and as big as his
packing.
beer, big as a beer can, the whole way down below his.
We don't need to see.
So, matter of fact, there's a couple funny stories. He goes through the metal detector in prison. You have to go through metal detectors. And the guard says, give it to me. And they pat him down. They thought he had food from the kitchen. Give it to me. He goes, mine. You don't speak good English. And I know because I speak a little Spanish. And he's so fucking crazy. He goes, mine. They go, come on, mine. Lieutenant's office. They sent him up to the lieutenant's office. The next day, they had a picture of him at the metal detector. And
Big dick.
It said pass on certain search. And they also sent him to...
He should have been strapping knives to his dick
listen
or something.
to this,
you know?
Nick.
Yeah.
This is not a joke. So
Food.
they had to
something.
send him to the laundry at the prison because he used to walk down from, in prison, you go, from the yard. You have to go to a center spot. Whereas a metal detector, then it breaks off the units. Most prisons are give or take. That's the older ones, like Atlanta, when I was at, and all those bigger. So in this new prison, so they come from the yard, and down the walk would be coming my boy Roberto Cabrera, right? He'd be doing this, wah, bam, bang, and I go. I'd mess with my black friends. I'd say, "Yo, motherfucker," and we use different words. It's prison. And I said to those motherfuckers, they loved it. They were crazy Larry. I said, you got nothing on my boy here. Here comes the real man in the compound. He come, bam, bam. Hey, Larry, because I did his legal work. I was helping him because he got a 16-point.
Did he have big hands?
No.
Or big feet?
No. All of the stereotype, big hands, big feet.
Had nothing on Roberto.
This dude had little hands, little feet. He was 5'8". Go look at him. I've
seen it. It's way thicker than a beer can.
You gotta do Google, and I don't mean that to be a smart ass. Just who gives a shit? We're all adults. Google biggest penis TMZ. They did
have
a whole.
To do it that way, or else you're getting the white.
And you'll
guy.
even see he was in Yazoo prison. I was there. You'll see. My girlfriend at the time. This is what happened. I'm in bed with my girlfriend. She bangs me. Larry,
You've
get
got
up.
nothing on him.
She says, get up. That's the guy you talk about. I said, shut the fuck. What are you talking about? I open my eyes, and they're doing a story on him. All my friends, Frank, all of them, they used to say, that's book. They all, holy shit. I told Nick once, and I mean this, I won't lie to you. And he'll even say, not yet, but I won't lie to you. I tell my stories because they're crazy as it is. I don't
It's
need
like
to lie.
elephantitis, though. It doesn't count.
The what?
It totally is.
What?
And it's way bigger than 19 inches.
I think they said in the article, but you got to read it.
It's way big. I've seen it.
It
was electric.
It
was electric.
Shane Gillis. It's electric. I was there. Remember when
Larry
he did
was
that
there.
shit?
It was electric.
Funniest thing I'd ever see is President Trump being shot. Remember when he did
Oh
that
my
one?
God.
Oh, I have to do that edit tonight.
Yeah,
I gotta do that edit.
You gotta do that. But let's get back to you, Sam. We're having a lot of fun because you were like
So
us
the
in
weight,
a lot of ways.
the weight issue.
No,
No,
shut up,
listen.
Nick. Give a candy bar.
We gotta.
Give a candy bar.
In your diet, what are you eating now? Are you just
Stop, Nick. You jump ship.
No, I'm not. I really want to know.
Well, no,
I wanna know how he
wants
got
to know.
there.
He wants to know about Mississippi too. We weren't done there.
We're not done anywhere.
Yeah, but we keep just
He's
bouncing around.
worried about that weight.
Yeah.
Are you all right with the weight?
I'm just trying to keep on topic, and the weight is a big issue.
All right.
It's a
We-
great,
so we're
it's a
gonna
great
forget the
topic.
weight?
I have a friend. She lost almost 100 and something pounds too, and she came down here to get surgery. You know,
And she's hot.
so she, I guess the skin or whatever.
A LASIK or the skin surgery.
Yeah,
that
she
had
doesn't have a band. No, she just got rid of the
The skin
extra
removal.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she had it done by a plastic surgeon?
I don't know. I didn't get
Because
that deep.
I was 305 and I got big and I don't
Oh,
have
he had
any
his
marks.
tits removed.
I don't have any.
Fun fact.
Huh?
Tell us about your tit surgery.
Show me that fact anyway.
Show
Look
me
on Wikipedia.
Show me your tits.
Wikipedia.
Show me your tits.
No, this is a family show.
Okay. So it's true,
Marty.
everybody. It's true. Family friendly. We know what that
stop,
means
Nick.
now.
Nick,
There's
your
some-
ADD kicked in. Sam, let me get back to you. So you're here. You don't go. You become an auto mechanic in 2022, maybe?
So it was 2023.
2023.
Yep.
Are you liking it? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good to know. It's good to know a guy who knows a mechanic. So that's fun.
Well, no, I'm not the mechanic. I'm the guy who knows the mechanic.
That's
so,
what I
yeah.
meant. You know what I meant.
Oh yeah.
Actually, my nephew is a mechanic as well.
Okay.
He worked for Erdman, and he's the one who had the motorcycle.
I'm
accident.
technically now an RV mechanic, guys. If you
Oh
want to
yeah,
save money.
Nick has got real good. Not with an engine.
Oh no, I don't. I will
We're
never.
all, and
I'm just,
you know what,
I
Nick?
used to do remodeling.
Nick, this
So-
is not a go. I think about opening a business. You know, John, me, and Ray want to open a business.
So like the plumbing and stuff I can do.
Anything.
But I won't ever touch an engine. I'm just not gonna.
No,
I'll
that's
stick with
mechanic.
my remodeling.
But you know what?
You know what I mean?
Glands
Yeah.
will touch the engine. You got to
Yeah.
touch the other stuff. But anyway, let me get back to you now, Sam. So now, you 2023, you're an
automotives.
auto mechanic. What gets you into your first fight?
So going back to street beefs, I joined this Facebook page on I'm gonna say about 9 months ago, give or
Okay.
take. And it was for Florida, and I was just trying to find a sparring partner around because at the time I didn't have any boxing training. I hadn't started any boxing.
Now, did you just want to do boxing to lose weight and get in shape?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
But I also wanted to fight as well because I was like, I've had my fair share of fights.
It's the way to get aggression out.
Exactly.
Hit the heavy bag for three minute rounds. That'll get a lot of aggression out.
Absolutely, and especially since with it started since I was a kid with being told you're bipolar. So
Yeah.
I've been almost taught to think a certain way, and boxing has helped me mentally like break through and just be, like I'm able to be me.
But
be,
for
be
you,
completely
man,
honest with you.
I
brother.
really am proud of you.
I appreciate
have to
it.
say
Thank
that. I love that when you recognize that, we, and I say we, the parents of my age, my kids are 35 and 28, but I look at it like we fucked up the generations. I got to say that because one, we softened them a lot. We did a lot of other things, put them on these crap pills that, listen, when I grew up, we didn't have that. They said you were hyperactive, they left you back a year and you fucking grow up a little more and you fucking work through it and you did everything you had to do.
Yeah.
There was no medications.
Yeah.
I mean, they thought I was a psychopath. At really one point, they thought I was they were close. But anyway, Sam, so you're doing that now. You're figuring it out now.
Yeah.
You like to fight. Might as well not. You said you weren't a bully or anything like that.
No, never a bully. I'll be honest with you. I always associated more with the black crowd, and I feel like that's because of my dad. I was like, well, you guys aren't gonna accept me. I'm gonna make you accept me. You're gonna have to fucking like me. Either you're gonna like me, or you're gonna fight me every day. And there was some days.
Good? Are you witty? That's how I fit in with the black crowd. Is
little
that
bit.
when they tried to bully me, I was just like, well, I also am very witty. So
Yeah, I was.
He
I
raised
was
them with his
it
mind.
is not gonna happen, guys.
Yeah,
and
see-
then we would all hang out and smoke.
No, see, I never.
Okay.
I'm not a dumb kid, but I was never like the smartest. So like,
Oh, I'm not smart.
And I
for
can
me-
guarantee you, tell me if I'm wrong or right, deal with a lot of young people. That's what got you in trouble in your first place with the little petty crimes and the drugs because you want to be involved with the crew. You want to be respected. I'm not scared to do this. I'm with you. Fuck you. You think I'm a pussy. I'm not going to. Instead of saying, this was a stupid fucking move.
Yeah, like-
afterwards, what you said.
That kind of happened
every
to
time.
you too.
And what?
Right? That kind of happened to you too.
Yeah.
You
well,
got
mine
in with
was,
a crowd, and then
mine was a little bit
know.
different. Mine
Yeah.
was-
no, I know, but I said kind of.
Mine, if you fuck up, you die.
Yeah, yeah, there's no way around it.
There's no way around it. But no, I'm glad you recognized something of that nature. You were trying to be accepted by anybody, and
Yeah,
you
that's what
wanted
it came
that
down
crew.
to.
It didn't matter if it was white or black or Hispanic.
really did- yeah,
It really didn't.
never did. I could
you
fit in with
wanted
all.
to be accepted, so. If there were the cool guys that were robbing and stealing and doing, you'd prove that you can do it. You got the balls and all the bullshit. And when you're younger, you're going through a zillion things in your head. At 14, coming from another state, not being accepted, hitting puberty, doing it. I can go on and on and on for you. And you've handled it pretty well. So, yeah, I mean, and I'm glad. Look at
What a ham, dude.
What a ham, buddy.
He said, well, this is the
I
hour.
love that
He said, this is
dog,
my
man.
hour.
So, Sam, you had a street fight. You went to it. You went. Where did you go to it?
So it was in
Clearwater, Florida.
Yes, Clearwater.
Clearwater. I lived in Clearwater. I had a house in Madeira Beach many, many, many years ago.
So
My parents were born.
I found that fight through the street beefs thing on Facebook.
Okay.
So
you just went there and said, "I want to try it."
Well, so
Are you on any of these videos?
no.
Not yet.
You
Not
can
yet.
find my first fight on there. It's embarrassing, but you can find
Let's
it on
find
there.
it.
Oh,
Nick.
we're watching it.
You can find it.
get
It's fucking embarrassing, but you can find it. Yeah, man.
Listen, I'm proud of you, man. I really am.
I appreciate it.
And I mean that
As long as you're not spinning like that.
Nick,
No,
shut up. I don't care what he's doing.
I got knocked down 3 times, but I
Oh,
got
I love it.
back
I
up
might
3
have
times.
seen this. That's the
Oh,
only
you didn't
reason I'm
finish
saying. I am
Ragnarok?
very big on this.
Look up real cage. Sorry, Cage Life Foundation rather. Cage Life Foundation.
Okay.
But
Anyway, okay.
so back to before this. So I was driving down the street and I saw a boxing sign, and I was like,
Here.
yeah. So I'm like,
What
fuck.
street? University?
No. So I was driving down Malabar.
Okay.
This is how I found my coach. His name is Miguel Cruz. He runs his own gym out of his own location. He used to own a gym in Orlando called To the Top Boxing, and that's where my fight is going to be next week. So it's at his stomping grounds, for lack of better sense.
No. This is great. I wish I was here. I'm going away.
Yeah, no. Listen, Larry, I appreciate you running into the gym. Listen, I was running on the treadmill and I saw you walk by, and I'm like, that's fucking Larry Lawton. I'm like, nah,
I'm
dude.
easy to recognize.
I'm like, dude, I'm
Like, he's not
high.
that
It's the
short
pen
in
talking.
person.
He's not that. Fuck
And then
you.
and then I saw him walk over, and I'm like, he sounds familiar too.
That's the kid.
I'm like,
The
fuck.
kid I beat the shit out of the gym once. You see that on Instagram? Did you see that in the back room there? Oh, that was funny as hell, wasn't it?
So I kid
all
you not, Larry.
fake.
I stopped. I was in the middle of my 2 mile run. I stopped it. I was like, I gotta go say hello to him. And I saw you press, and I'm like, I'll wait. And then you were done. I was like, all right, I gotta go say hello, bro. I
just beat him on a challenge. Blew him away on a challenge.
What was it called?
Cage Life Foundation.
Cage Life Foundation.
Nick's not the guy we need. Like
I don't have a computer. I don't. Have
So you're gonna
remember
click,
you broke.
we
it.
have one that will go up there.
It's gonna
We could
be
hook the laptop right to that. Easy.
What?
Well, I'm waiting for this. I'm talking to him. So
I have
Sam,
to find it. I don't
so,
know.
Well,
find
oh,
it.
So
go
yeah,
ahead.
so I'm driving down the street.
Can you find it on YouTube? Can you find that on YouTube?
Yeah. Go over.
Go
If
ahead,
it goes
Nick.
over one more, click there to where the real cage fighting. You're gonna scroll down until you actually scroll over until you find Sam Osby.
Oh, I could just look
Actually
that
go
up
over.
then.
I think you might have passed it. Nope. Keep going. I'm sorry. It's a while back.
Sam versus who?
It would be Sims. And
That's that. Oh, wait, why are you doing that?
they say
I'm
you
gonna
never
look it
forget
up.
your first opponent, and shout
what?
out.
Never forget?
They never forget your first
Now,
opponent.
this was the thing you've... Morty, stop.
So I took this fight on 2 weeks of training with my boxing coach that I have now that I've been training with 8
Okay.
months.
And where was this at?
Clearwater, Florida.
So you guys went over there, you took the fight, no pay, right?
No pay, no.
Yeah.
It was just you'll see it's a backyard type thing.
Yeah.
You wear the
You wear headgear?
You wear
How many
headgear.
ounce gloves?
I believe they were
16?
16. Yeah.
That's
Sam versus
No, it's gonna
Daddies.
be
Why did
Osby.
you just keep
It's gonna be
scrolling?
Osby, not Sam.
Well, there was no. Oh, it's Osby. Okay.
Yeah, Osby. So if you just look up Cage Life Foundation Osby, it might come up.
Yeah, it will.
It definitely will.
OS. Anyway, so Sam, so you got in there and you got the taste. You like it.
Yeah. Even though
Yeah, show you how to
you'll see,
throw
I got
kidney
my
punch.
I got
You know
my
about
ass
kidney
handed to
punches?
me. Oh yeah, kidney punches, liver shots, the whole nine.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah.
I was a dirty man. What I threw elbows. I was bad.
Yep, you're just gonna have to
I'll
find it.
find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can keep going.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Yeah, I was dirty. I threw elbows. I did a lot of dirty stuff. But that's just the way we did it. Golden Gloves were two wild kids and just go at it and whatever you did, It was just psycho shit. And we were all street fighters, We would literally fight in the streets.
Yeah.
Hand to hand. I mean, it wasn't a pull the knife, pull the gun.
Oh yeah. We used to do it on the side of my house.
Going to riots, like group against group, with 20 against 20. With, the most thing people would have is a bicycle chain.
Yeah.
Whip that around. It wasn't that bad. Are we there?
No, you got to keep going, man. It's like deep in there.
It's deep, Nick. Just keep going. But anyway, so Sam, you get to your first fight. We're gonna see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's your first time ever.
First time ever. Okay, it's in. Keep going. You're gonna find it. It's in here, I believe.
Oh, this is fun.
Yep,
There
right
it
there.
is. I got it.
As you see, they show me on the ground.
I love the
Oh, it's only 3 minutes. Can we watch this thing?
Yeah, watch the whole thing, brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Move your mic though. Turn it sideways.
Oh. Oh.
Is there any sound?
Look at her. Yeah, you got that.
So yeah, you see there, I hyperextended my knee, pretty fucking bad. But I was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna keep going.
There's no sound though.
Good for you. No, forget the sound. Good. I'm
Yeah,
glad
there's no gonna be no sound on this video.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
good.
Now,
I'm
this-
sure your trainers say keep your hands up.
So,
But see what
my
happens
coach
in
didn't,
amateurs, everyone comes in so wild.
and that's what I did.
Oh no, you're good.
See, my problem here is I kept looking down. If I would have looked up and just fired back, it would have been fine.
You would have stopped him.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
if I just needed more of those.
Look at
but-
Morty watching it.
And see, it's not my trainer, but the guy who's talking to me, that's my boy Chachi Versace. He actually fights for bare knuckle fighting championship.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I liked watching those two girls do the bare knuckles, and her face just totally changed.
Yeah, good for you.
was
I
that-
saw that, Sam. You said, I'm fine. Good. You're starting, you know what? You're feeling all right. This ain't that bad. Oh, it wasn't even a
Yeah.
knockdown.
He said, oh,
They called it, but it wasn't even a knockdown. That was a push down. And good for you on the fight. I mean, honestly, I like the fact, it's just like, when I got hit, I liked it more.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's kind of a weird feeling.
Someone's a psycho.
And after you get into enough fights, you'll realize, the difference between an amateur and let's say a pro. Not even the title, it's the number of fights.
Yeah.
And you
Who's
have
this kid?
Like
Which one?
Green haired kid with the. I'm sorry, the video's still going
That's
on. My bad.
that's
I
the
was just-
promoter's.
I'll stop it.
Or the MC's son.
It's over. You got stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
We know what
over.
Now
happened.
my only complaint with
over?
him is he wasn't wearing any hand wraps under his gloves.
Oh.
But because this was not
No sanctions.
no sanction,
Yeah.
they're allowed to do that technically.
So are you
I
gonna
don't
do it next time?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not gonna hurt my hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, no.
I'm not gonna.
You can break your
And now
wrist.
this kid, the one standing up with the Grizzly shirt that I'm wearing here,
Yeah.
that's my cousin Ian. He also boxes as well. He just competed for the first time at my last fight.
Good.
He did really well. He's
Is he
been
from
boxing.
here?
He's not. He's from Miami.
Oh, I go down there all the time.
Okay, okay. He
That's where Oliver
He
is.
trains at a place called the Boxing Gym. I'm not sure if you heard
so
it.
many places.
Yeah, I know.
Fort
There's-
Lauderdale, South Florida.
Yeah, and if you say Miami, it could be Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, I was
it's all the
just saying,
same.
You know,
place.
when I was with Mark and I sparred with Mark, the cruiserweight champ, I used to tell him he was trained by you guys. This is I'm so old.
Yes.
Angelo
Yes.
Dundee was a great trainer of Ali, of Major.
Yeah.
Well, he was also Mark's trainer. He was a good friend of mine, actually. Actually, when Angelo Dundee got his gym in Hollywood, I brought him 2 bottles of wine. Nice, good Italian wine. And he actually wrote me while I was in prison.
Really?
And one of the greatest trainers ever in the world. You look him up, Angelo Dundee.
Yeah, the last definitely sounds familiar.
Oh,
I mean,
no, just
of
you
course,
know,
Ali.
if you like fight game, look
yeah.
him up. Well, and Mark Randazzo, my buddy, to this day we're very close friends. And matter of fact, I'm gonna have to bring him up. He's so much. This guy, man, I was arrested with him. We got a fight because we knocked. I mean, we were rough guys. Man, you didn't want to run across us. We were bad and a bad. I don't, we were rough kids. We weren't bullies by any chance.
Yeah.
But we hated bullies, so we used to fuck with the bully like if it was a tough mouth. He thinks he's tough. I watched Mark clock this guy, cost him $10,000. A couple times. I told you all that story about Mickey Rourke getting arrested, all that because of us. But anyway, so let me get back. So now you are fighting. Your next fight was what? That was your first fight.
That was my first
You
fight.
had 3.
I have 3. So
What was your second fight?
My second fight was last month.
Okay, where?
Same place, Castleberry. So this one was in Clearwater, and then
The one you're going back to.
the one I'm going back to is in at to the
Okay.
Top Boxing Club in
that
Castleberry.
area. It said
yes,
before,
sir. It's about the closer.
Have
to
you ever
Orlando
been to
area.
Melbourne?
Yeah.
Melbourne gym here.
No. Which one?
You know, the one on University.
No,
down
I've
there.
never been to the University
That
gym.
is my buddy Gary. Frank started that gym.
Okay.
Frank started that gym and brought the kids and had a whole program. Frank has had
Do you take
cruise.
this off or do you keep it on there?
No, take it off.
yeah.
Take it off. Take it off. Frank had guys over here. I mean, champions.
Yeah.
Frank.
Oh
knows
no,
the line.
I've heard it's a
Frank.
great gym.
Frank. Oh, not Jim and Frank Filiberto. You heard of him. You
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
about-
no, yeah.
Frank is amazing in that sport. I mean, he actually was the head doctor for the whole sport, and that's the sport that I told you they wanted me to run. And it's funny because John Brown, who's still on our executive committee, we should call him with you.
If we have a St. Patrick's Day backyard fighting and Frank's the ref,
Okay.
he has to dress up like a leprechaun.
All right, hold on. If you do a St. Patrick's Day thing, my cousin has to come because his birthday is St. Patrick's
hell
Day,
yeah.
and his name is Ian Patrick.
Oh, hell yeah. That's funny as fuck.
we'd have to do
Dress
that.
him up like everyone has to dress up
that
like a
would be-
leprechaun.
I might do like 1 or 2 events a year that we really put this together,
That'd be really cool.
and I
Aaron.
think it'd be a lot of fun. I
be
think people want to see camaraderie. I'll do a speech. I'll do my stuff.
Oh yeah,
and then
No,
you box.
ain't
Logan
kidding.
Paul.
I want him.
you could do. You know they sell like giant.
What's your opinion
giant
on the
gloves.
Pauls
Yeah, it's
You could
just
do
a
the.
joke.
You
That's
said, what's my opinion on the Pauls?
and boxing?
That's a good one. I said I'm waiting. I think Tyson would have killed that kid.
I think Tyson would have. Now, I am more of a bare knuckle fighting guy because of the street fighting.
you know, he's fighting tomorrow night.
He's fighting Mike Perry.
Michael Perry. We just watched the weigh-in. I did.
Yeah.
The weigh-in and then the talk shit.
These guys hate each other.
No, they don't actually.
They did at first, and now
It looked
No,
like they were
don't.
friends.
They
It's all
don't.
a
I
stunt.
just saw them. I
Yeah?
just saw them yesterday.
It looked like they were pretty friendly.
They are friendly. I mean, I don't mean they're smart. They're both marketers.
It looked
I
like
say
an
it's all
extreme
a business
stunt.
thing.
Obviously, good for them. I hope they do good. I'll watch
I
it.
root for
I'll
the
probably
Pauls.
buy it. I don't know if
rooting
I'll
for the
buy it.
Pauls.
If I don't buy it, I'll probably steal it.
Good luck.
No, we have that Apollo.
Good luck. Remember what happened every other time?
We'll try.
There's literally people that they hire to go and just take him down. It's like the NFL. You cannot, or not.
So
NFL,
where do you want to
can't
go
do
with
that.
this?
Like
Boxing.
boxing?
You're 24.
Yeah.
You got down to how much do you weigh right now?
So right now I weigh 223.
Is there a weigh-in on this? Or you're just in the heavyweight division?
So as of right now, I'm in the heavyweight division.
Right. And what is that? Over 200, I think.
Yeah.
right?
So I believe it's 205 and more.
Yeah, it used to be 200.
Or they give
cruiserweight, whatever.
Well, now they have the cruiserweight thing where it's 205, between 185 and 205.
Yeah, so it was 95. Now it's whatever. Okay, so let's call it 205.
I think, yeah.
Whatever. So you're heavyweight division.
Yes, for now at
Do
least.
you know who your opponent is?
No, that's why I like going to these events because you don't know who you're going to fight.
No, is this always? It's just go in there.
So these last two fights
they
I've
can
done.
put you up against a guy that knows just too much. I mean, now you're just a fucking a punching bag.
So what
Isn't that
they
in
do
real
is
boxing?
what they
True.
Yes,
Yes.
they do that, especially with the
Listen,
Olympics
I
and
was
shit
in
like
the
that.
game, and I know how Bill Reckitt's up and but
I saw Daredevil's dad die from it too.
who?
Sorry.
Who's
Go on.
Daredevil?
You don't know Matt Murdock? Come on, man.
Who's he messing with me?
Everything I'm saying is the truth. I haven't lied
You know,
to
I'm
you
gonna,
yet.
I'm gonna go across the table and smack him.
You look like the guy from Euphoria.
Which one?
The guy who passed away on Xannies.
Thank you.
I mean, you do. You look just like him.
I don't know just like him.
Kinda. And Mac Miller. It's those two.
I've heard Mac Miller, and somebody told me I look like Paul Wall.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's Paul Wall? It's Paul Wall, baby. You don't know who Paul Wall is, the rapper?
Sorry, I can't make
No.
a call.
I'm a big fan of T Grizzly.
He knows rap.
I know a little.
Paul Wall. Dude, pull your pants up, bro.
Just straight
You're on camera, too, dude. You're totally on camera. Bro. He was watching lion documentaries when you walked in. So.
No, actually, it was more so hippos.
No, it was.
Was it an actual lion documentary?
It was swamp. It was swamp lions. He was like, "Look at this." I was like, "You are toasted, dude."
Hey, man, listen, we were enjoying the hippos. That's all that matters.
Right. Exactly.
Look at that fake.
Don't put
Fake
that.
jewelry.
Listen,
I'm not.
So
No.
I want to get back to your
You do not
story,
look
'cause
like that white guy.
I do like
There's
your
not a
story.
chance.
I love your story. I'll tell you why, Sam. You're young. You're figuring it out. You're doing something that can't hurt you. Obviously, get you in shape, whatever you're doing. You're not so nutty that you think you're going to be the creator. You're doing it to get in shape. You like to have a cigar. You're mature for your age. That is for true.
I appreciate it.
Now, obviously, you can do stupid things. That's what every young person does.
Absolutely.
And the key to it all, as I say, everybody, is just learn from them.
Could you try to explain the SoundCloud era to Larry?
So that's
I've
actually,
tried it.
No,
That's-
you're talking about with SoundCloud's the music?
I've tried it.
That's actually how, like, kind
Isn't it that one guy
We
who
had.
stole the music?
We literally no, Larry. Me and Larry had like a 2-hour podcast screaming at each other because I was like, "Do you know how effective that's like the SoundCloud era was?"
in
to
a way,
kids?
it made kids want to do Xanax and do
He was like, "That's not
like
true."
the Lil Peeps and the I mean, you got X, and then you got there's so many different artists that just during that
Gucci,
time. Lil Pump.
Pump.
Well,
They were
you
just
guys are
eating.
not making a case.
Okay, so what
I'm just
SoundCloud
keeping it-
is?
If you guys think you're lawyers, you're bad. Because you have to make a
Not
case.
everything has to be like this. you
I
know?
didn't say, listen, Nick. I just said make a case for why it's different than any other era.
Oh, it was
followed
rap.
things.
It was rap.
I was in
Okay.
the era of the
Okay.
gangsters.
Think
so
about
I
it.
became a gangster.
Larry, think about it like this.
Exactly.
You,
So
you know how
that-
you,
that
do.
works.
I'm
you
saying.
know how Florida had the Oxy.
Yes.
Think about that as the young generation's Oxy.
It was
How
like a
so, how
crack
it was so
epidemic.
everybody wanted to do it, and
Listen, I still don't know.
It was just
every
pushed-
era,
it was-
every generation
SoundCloud
has what you're saying.
No, I know.
That's all I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
know, but you
some
said
form.
I know, but the thing is that you said what I was saying never happened. SoundCloud is like YouTube. It was another platform where non-mainstream
like
artists.
underground rap.
Okay,
craze.
so this is before YouTube.
No.
This is during YouTube.
This is 2000.
Okay, I got
this
out
is
of prison in 2007. Let's
this is
go from
2013 to 2018.
Yeah, so
was
from
the
13 to 18.
SoundCloud era.
So,
kind of.
When you say SoundCloud
So,
era, what does that
okay,
mean
so-
to me?
Kids, so it's like a YouTube. We're under underground artists could post their music to it.
Oh, I gotcha.
There's no videos, just music. That's all
Right,
you
so
go
they
there
going
for.
up on whatever
So that's where
platform.
Kodak Black blew up. That's where Uzi. That's where
Yes.
everyone blew
Yes.
up. Okay, they all
So they
blew
just
up there.
made their own music,
And
put it
they
up,
are
people
called-
liked it, and that's it.
Yes,
They
and
are
shared
called
it.
SoundCloud rappers.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha. Well,
so
why
that's,
wasn't
but
there- wait a
there is
minute,
an
stop.
era. There's an era where
Can we
all
stop? I
about
get it.
yes.
Now, why isn't there a SoundCloud era for Taylor Swift?
So you don't get it. Okay.
Oh,
So
that's exciting.
every rapper that went mainstream, all they were doing was Xanax. All they were rapping about was Xanax.
Xanax.
Was lean, dirty mud,
What
and
does this have to do with anything?
okay, I don't know.
It
Let's
made
just move on,
kids.
I guess.
It basically like kids would listen to the music and be like, "Oh, this is my favorite rapper. He's talking about getting high all day and how it helps him.
I
I'm
get
gonna
all
do it
that,
too."
but we had that with.
But the thing is,
Led
you
Zeppelin
said
or-
you
Yeah.
what you said was it wasn't real, and now we have someone who is very affected
what do you
by
mean,
SoundCloud
No, I was,
art.
bro. Look at my leg.
Like-
Oh shit! I think I knocked it.
No, you're good.
I have a Lil Peep tattoo,
Yeah.
and this
All I'm saying was that
this
when
is
we had
only-
the conversation, you were just like, "This is not real, Nick. Like none of what you're saying is the truth."
is so.
I don't even remember what you're saying.
I know you
Forget
don't. That's why I'm like,
I
this
want to
is
say what's
nothing.
different with that era than any other era.
Led Zeppelin, you guys were just smoking weed, bro.
We were doing
That's all
fucking
it is.
acid, dropping shit.
It's
we were
not
doing
that bad.
heroin.
Yeah, but that's not as
not that bad.
okay. But
We
yeah,
were
when you
doing
get to
no
heroin, though,
crazy-
yeah.
No, the artists were doing heroin. You guys never did it's kind of like if Led Zeppelin
I've done
did heroin.
Nick, you know
I,
that.
I get it, but you didn't do it because of Led Zeppelin.
No.
Okay.
Did it
That's
because
the
of Vietnam.
whole. That's the whole thing. That was funny. That was pretty funny, dude. That was a good one. I like that. You're old as fuck, dude.
I know. Fuck you.
You just made a Vietnam joke on yourself, dude.
No, but I mean, no,
That
because
was
the
funny,
guys came
dude.
back from the older crew that I hung out, like the older guys that were
I
like
got
a few
it,
years
yeah.
older than us came back from Vietnam.
All right, let me ask you this, Larry. Actually, let me ask you
That's
this.
a good
Nick.
reason to do
Let
heroin.
me ask you this:
Better, good
If
as
you
any
could-
other reason.
if you could fight in one war, what would it be?
I'm not going to the war. Sorry.
No, no,
I
no,
don't
no. If
fight
you had
for-
to pick-
That's not
I
the
don't
question.
fight.
That's not the question. You pick one war
You
out
have
of
to
all
pick
of them.
on one.
Mine
Yeah.
is Vietnam.
Cold.
Mine is top.
Why is yours
cold.
Vietnam?
And this might sound very crazy of me.
Selfish, no.
No, not selfish, crazy. I've always wanted to just, you see the video. He'll get this, the video games being the chopper gunner, just do. Something about that, man.
Wow, you guys are so
It's just something about that. I'm
It's
not gonna
kind of
lie.
like watching beheadings on YouTube in 2007.
Oh my goodness. I remember.
We're all kind of fucked, Larry. You know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to be the president, but all you fucks. I don't
What?
wanna be
You, the
president.
president? Oh.
No.
I'd be a good president.
You would die.
Are you
Die?
fucking kidding me? I'd be a great president.
Stress? Nah.
Fuck
Nice.
stress.
Oh, okay, here's
I
my
smoke a
answer.
joint
I don't
in the
fight
Oval Office.
for oil
Get that
companies.
bowl. I have an official guy that
You said
pats my
cocaine
bowl.
in the Oval Office.
Buddy.
You said, who the fuck do you think that was?
Yeah.
Me.
That was my line. And give me that shit back.
It was on the table for a reason. Who
Motherfucker,
touched
don't
it?
ever touch anything white on this counter again. This piece of glass. Hey, Morty, come here, buddy. No, I mean, you listen. I'm older and just wiser, and obviously,
Hold on, buddy.
that's a good question. What you just said. I mean, that's just a kid answer.
No, but all seriousness though, I do love the history that Vietnam had. Like,
Why? It's the worst part of our country.
That's
if
why.
you know the history, it's
Weren't we
bad.
fighting in swamps and stuff?
No, we were fighting from the north and the south, and right still.
Wasn't there a lot of
Korea
swamp
is
fighting?
Kim Jong Un. You know who he is?
No.
you don't know King.
Well,
Guys,
see,
I know who
Korea
fucking
and
Kim
Vietnam
Jong-un
are
is.
exact same. There's north and the south and the south. That's how they both work.
They are
They're
not
both
the same.
South Asian countries that
They are not
we got involved with because we didn't
Not
want
the
them to
same.
side with China. That's the real reason. I can get into the whole political end of that. What are you doing, Nick? Put your headphones on. Why are you going?
I was
somewhere?
going to go
He's all right.
check
He-
the cameras like I've been doing.
Oh,
been
my
taking
I was just getting back into the wall. That's a great question, and I like it, but I was in the Cold War, so I was in for 8 years, and we used to have drills about Russia and come around. They used to play with our ship, and we would play with them. It was all fucking Cold War shit. I remember going on Russian ships and telling the guy jump in the water, so if he defected, I could save him and bring him to the United States. Yeah. There was a lot of shit in the 70s that happened that you guys wouldn't know, obviously. But anyway, you liking that cigar, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Now
It's very. It's not harsh at all.
Right,
Like,
see?
I don't want to put it down. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to put it
I love
down.
it. Could be a man of a cigar smoker. I don't know.
Shit, I was actually looking a couple days ago. I was actually looking at just one of your starter packs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you can go home with one today.
No shit.
That and a lighter.
Oh damn. Thank you guys, man. So I get a lighter. I get some.
You guys smell good.
Smell good.
You're all good. Who do you live with?
I live with my fiance.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
now you don't, she'll kill you anyway. But where do you live? Around in Palm Bay?
Yeah, I live around here in Palm Bay.
Let's just dox him. We're getting so close to just doxing this kid. Dude.
No, we're not.
What's
gonna
your social?
dox him. Palm Bay's got 125,000 people.
Yeah, man, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's
Then
a
you start
lot
talking
bigger
about
than people
grants
think it
and,
is.
Like,
It's huge. You know, I was actually not
without a
doxed. I was,
downtown or any
what
attraction,
do they call it?
guys, it sucks here.
What do they call that? Waxed.
nothing
I was
here.
waxed at this house.
What's wax? Circumcised?
No, I remember when they come to the door.
Oh,
Roaded.
you were swatted.
Swatted.
Oh, rated?
Raided, swatted, whatever the hell it is. Swatted.
I was waxed. Fucking got me, dude. They fucking got me good, dude.
I think it was
I
waxed.
was like, where? Where? Like,
Where? So anyway, you got a fight coming up Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Let's tell everybody up. This is going up tomorrow.
yeah, this can go up tomorrow.
Can you make it go up tomorrow?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
So you will be fighting next Saturday,
July 27th.
July 27th, and it'll be in a link below because you're going to give us a link to the place and everything
sir.
else. I hope you have that.
Yes, sir.
And guys, if you're in the Castleberry area or in Orlando area, go out. I'm sure it's a few bucks or whatever to go watch these
It's
fights.
$15. That's all it is.
15 fucking
And
dollars.
all of the money that they raise at this event goes back to all of the kids that train at that gym.
You know
that's
I would
cool.
be there. I want to go help support them one day. And you tell the guy. Tell him and hook me up with him.
I will.
Tell him who I am. Give him a
I
number.
will.
Give him Nick's
My
number.
coach actually organizes most of it, like a bunch of it too.
Tell
so
your coach,
I'll
oh,
definitely-
So
Comes
we
on the
can
show.
easily set up a backyard boxing.
Easily.
Seems pretty easy now.
Have your coach contact me. I'll have him
Okay.
on the show.
Okay,
Let's support his little gym.
cool.
You know, I love that. I love supporting people, helping you. How
And
old is he?
He, I want to say he's 27, 28.
Oh, he's a young guy.
Yeah,
Good. Even better.
Better set of young.
and he does he does a teen class, and then he does the adult class. But he helps out a lot of the kids in the teen class. So I actually just had a kid that I work with start because he has a lot of self-doubt. And I was like,
Good
well,
for you.
it worked for me. Let's try this kid. Next day, he's like, dude, I love
want
it.
your coach on. Tell him that. Can you tell him that? Give him a call tonight, tomorrow, next day. We'll have him on next week. And we'll schedule in the queue. Is that good by you, Nick?
Yeah.
I just did.
Well,
the
not next week.
No, I just did the
Yeah.
Coast Guard guy earlier.
We could do it like
He was
before
fun.
next week. to get it
Yeah,
in the
maybe
queue.
we could do it next few
If
days.
he's free.
If he's
but
around. if
we're
he-
going to be gone for like 10 days.
Yeah, we're going away. I'd like to get him in the queue. It'd be nice. It'd be
Okay.
fun. I love supporting stuff like this.
Yeah.
If I was here, I would be there. I
Yeah,
told
dude.
you.
I yesterday I was like, "Fuck yes, I want to
We
go to
would
a fight."
definitely go,
But
'cause-
we're all about the fights, so we were like, "Oh,
Well,
yeah."
we not only like that, we like local supporting stuff. We have the RV. We go out there. We set up. We could do a show, interview fighters. We
Oh,
could
that'd be
park
cool,
the.
too.
We could. Is it outdoors?
It's indoors.
Okay, we'll park it near the thing, so we can go in and out. Because we have a studio. He sets that whole thing up in the studio in
Really?
the RV.
Really?
So it's really pretty cool. We've interviewed police chiefs from Miami, the biggest police department, to I don't know, a lot of people in that place, in the RV, in the studio. So we'd love to do that. I'd love to support you. And is it an organization or is it just a local club?
It's just a local club. Yeah.
So you're in Palm Bay. His name is what?
Miguel Cruz.
Miguel
He
Cruz.
runs,
Are you
MCKO
going to be
boxing.
able to put his information down? So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something that Nick's going to put in the bottom of this thing tonight.
Okay.
I think that's good. Anything else you want to talk about, Nick?
Just
Anything
the
else you wanna
snacks,
talk about?
We're not over. The
You're a lot
snacks.
of fun. I tell
You want to get to the snacks? All right, listen.
stop
We're good.
it.
We'll save it for
no, no,
another
stop
one.
it.
Nick,
with the
I will,
snacks.
I'll answer it. Listen, what helped me a lot was, obviously, I smoke. So my problem was the munchies.
Hello.
It transferred over from my addiction that I beat and overcame from the Xanax.
What was it? Xanax?
Yeah, so I beat the Xanax addiction.
People have Xanax addiction?
School buses, monsters.
Hulks.
I didn't know that. No,
Greenies,
I didn't know.
little
I didn't know
greenies,
that.
yeah.
Okay, I'm learning something because I did downers, and once I did them, I didn't want them.
And you die from it when you stop. You have seizures, and you will die. That is the truth.
Yes.
Like, if you haven't had a
Xanax and
yeah.
alcohol are the two alcohol. Yeah, they're drugs.
Alcohol's drugs.
They're the two drugs that if you stop cold turkey, you can die.
And that's why it's a big problem. I was in the Xanny crowd, and all my friends were just falling out at
Were you
work.
hooked on that?
I didn't like it. No,
I've lost a few friends because of it.
Yeah.
We've lost.
I've
my
felt the
son
most
had,
uncomfortable I've ever felt, like around him, because I'm like, you don't even know you just consumed 50 Xanax between three of you guys.
How
It's
many?
like- well, he had 100-something Xannies in a bag, and he lost it on the curb, and it was raining. So at that point, once Xanax hits liquid, it's mush.
It's mush.
So they were just all like scooping it out of their hands.
Oh my God.
So I was like, anyone I drove
wow.
here, I'm leaving. You guys can come with me, but this is now the situation where I'm leaving because I'm not gonna be here when this shit.
Let me tell you why I
hits
won't
the
mess
fan,
with people.
you know what I mean?
I was hanging out. I told the
And
story
now they're all
once.
pressed, and it's scary. It's even scarier, dude. They're all
I was with
Especially with fentanyl,
fentanyl.
I was with a bunch of friends. We were blasting a lot of coke. Someone who says I got to go to work. He takes a couple, 2 or 3 Xanaxes.
You're done.
Young kid, 30 years old. He goes home. He dies. Young, 30 years old. Not long ago, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe more. And it's sad because I say to people, I say, listen, the doctors, we asked them, and they said, what happened? They go, well, what happens is coke brings you up, Xanax brings you down. Your heart literally doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It defibrillates. It doesn't know what to do. You're trying to teach it one thing with a chemical, take it down with another chemical, and it'll stop.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for that to happen. What happened to my box, Nick? Did you take my box down?
What are you talking about? Let's stick
my
on.
God, my big box hanging. Oh my God, I am so mortified. I am
Mortified. He's mortified. You know what this man's been through, and that mortified him. Jesus fuck. Get him a Xanax. He needs to calm the fuck down. Is what he needs to do. Mortified, bro. Yeah, no, I never got into the Xanax. I did Xanax like twice, and I blacked out, and they were like, "You're a douchebag," and I was like, it wasn't fun for me either. I
won't party with anybody who does any kind of like an upper and pulls. I just won't do it. I'll say, listen, I don't need that. I don't want to be around that. I don't.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care what you do. I told you.
And then
Keep it to yourself. Yeah.
And then the girls who weigh 120 pounds take Xanax and then drink an entire jug of wine or box of wine, and then you're like, "Well, this
That's a
girl
double downer.
This girl's
You're gonna
dead.
die.
This girl's dead in front of you. Know what I mean? When you mix alcohol with that shit, you're
it's-
done for. You know, like
I knew
you know what that sounds like? A roofie.
it is. They would all get.
I know somebody. He
You know
used
what
to
roofies
take-
are?
Yes, that's literally the new
Roofinol?
roofies.
Yeah.
Going and splashing a Xanny in a girl's drink is the same thing, dude.
I know a guy
Yeah,
who
I
used to
guess
get
it is.
those little shot bottles that you can buy.
A what?
The little
The airplane.
Yeah, little
bottles,
airplane
yeah.
shots. I knew
Oh,
a guy.
I drink them all the time. I like them.
I knew a guy who would open one of them, pop a bar in there, and shut it, and then shake it up,
What
and
a
then would shoot it.
douche. Oh, he would do it to himself.
He would.
Oh,
shoot, yeah,
okay,
he would,
okay.
Oh, okay. So what do I care what he does? Is that bad?
I mean, one shot's
No.
it'll
Every
hit you
time.
good.
Every time.
Oh, every time he took a shot, he took a Xanny with it?
I believe this. These kids are
Why?
tanks.
You know what I don't
said
After
become a
6,
tank.
I had to. I can't be around you anymore.
Listen, let me
Yeah.
ask you a question.
And this is
Why? I always ask, and I know I'm a logical guy, and I've done a lot of things, guys. We know that. Why do you do that? I tried sometimes to ask, why do you want to get
'cause it was
so
cool.
fucked up so
it was
quick?
cool.
So, for me personally,
Yeah, anybody.
well, and I think because people want to have an escape, they're so
Something's holding him
something that's holding
inside.
them in. They feel like something's missing, or
Is his
you know.
Yeah.
Why are you?
Oh, I just wanted
Come
to
on, dude.
You know, something's missing.
Put the headset on.
They might not feel happy with themselves, or you know, they might have some trauma or something. I don't know. Especially with my generation, our generation, I've noticed that there are a lot more people that are trying to find an escape rather than just
escape for what? I always and
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
If we
It's just
No,
knew,
wait a minute, guys.
you know,
Let me explain something. And
we
you're
would
right.
know.
And I tell
we
this.
would escape it.
Hold on, Nick. The reason I often tell people why my program is one of the most successful programs is because I take a kid and I try to bring him to the. See, a lot of people don't know what a bottom is. What?
Sketch.
Let me explain what a bottom is. No, let me explain what a bottom is. I'm a bit serious for a minute. One person, you might have a few drinks tonight. You're on your way home. You're a little tipsy. You swerve and you miss an old lady, and you would have killed her if you hit her. Mm-hmm. You get home, you're shaking, fuck. You hit a bottom, and you say, I won't drink, and you won't. Mm-hmm. You hit a bottom. Another guy goes on his way home tonight, gets stopped by that cop in Palm Bay that gets everybody, whatever that is, asshole. And he arrests you, and you go into jail, and it costs you $500, you get a DUI and all, and it hits you, and fuck, I ain't doing that again. And when I say I do it, that doesn't mean drink. It means I ain't doing that again. Getting to that level of whatever it is. Mm-hmm. He hit a bottom. Then you get Larry Lawton. Larry didn't give a fuck. Larry was arrested, facing life in prison. Didn't hit a bottom. Larry went and did 4 12-year sentences, didn't hit a fucking bottom. When I went in the hole and my friend killed himself in front of me, I hit a bottom. Yeah. And it's a bottom you don't know. Everybody's bottom is different. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really important that people understand that. That's why addiction and people say, oh, just throw them all in jail, don't work, because it won't work. Hitting everybody is different on a bottom, and that's what I'm trying to get at. And I developed my program around that by bringing them down to the bottom and bringing them up. And I don't mean yell, because I don't do that bullshit. But when I tell you about shit that I saw about a kid who got his anus cut from the top of his anus to his scrotum, and they found seminal and they ripped him, and I tell stories, and I was there. To this day I get goosebumps on shit, and I had kids come up to me 5 years, 7 years later, 10 years later now. Man, Mr. Lawton, they'll be 30 and they call me Mr. Lawton. I said, man, I'm Larry, man. And they said, man, it blew me away. You know, I can't get out of my mind. I didn't get into the car with the kid who had 50 oxys on him, and you know the game, and you've been there, and you've just been lucky right now. Because you know if you got in that car, and you've been in that car, and if that car got stopped, and they hid those pills, and nobody accepted them, everybody in that car is going to jail for constructive possession of a narcotic, and 50 oxys is getting you some serious shit.
And there's a scale, you know? Usually there's a scale in there, too.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is, you know, and nobody claims it, and they're all the big shots, and who's bullshit. And it's a shame, because I did so much law work. That's why that degree's right there. And I don't want to see young kids getting that. I don't judge anyone. You know that. If you ever watch my show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anybody does, man. I don't care what you do. Have fun, respect others, and do your thing. And I think if we live like that, Nick knows how I am. Get work done, do your thing, but whatever. You know, we got to be here. Got to do out what we got to do. So you're going to go fighting this Saturday.
Now, when do you think your next fight will be?
No, wait, hold on. I have one question with the fight. That's a good question. Yeah. So you're 0-2. No, you're 1 and 1 tie.
Yeah, 1 and 1 tie.
Was it this, now?
This last one was a draw, yeah.
At Castleberry. Mm-hmm. Man, I wish we could see that. Will this fight be filmed?
Yeah, it'll be filmed. My coach films all of our fights.
Oh, please. Yeah. I tell him I want it. We'll play it.
Okay.
Good or bad, we don't care. We're going to support you.
My thing is,
I know you. I love it. You got a great heart.
Win, lose, or draw.
And you want to win. Go in there. Go in there. Fucking have fun.
It's fighting. You're going to get your ass beat. Yeah. Even if you win sometimes, you still get your ass beat.
Trust me, I came out of fights. Oh, I won. My only words were, you should see the other guy.
You should see the other guy, yeah.
But fuck, I was fucked up too, man.
Yeah, it's like you're still kind of, getting your ass beat.
Mark remembers
regardless,
that.
Yeah.
When I fucking got us killed by 20 guys. But anyway, so we're going to wish you luck for Castleberry.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's amazing you don't know your fighters. Do you want to keep going with this where you get it where it is really a fight?
Yeah, so my end goal is I want to actually do bare knuckle. I don't
Bare
want,
knuckle. Why bare knuckle?
Because he's got bipolar and he wants to beat the shit out of somebody, dude. Come on. Look, he's been spewing it. I love it. He's trying to get hit, dude.
No, the kid is not bipolar.
You want to know?
It's a joke, bro.
You want to know?
He is, though.
It goes back to earlier when we were talking about the escape.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird to say, but getting punched in somebody, sanctioned or not, street fight or whatever, that's my escape. You want to get down? We can get down. That's how I see it.
Me, doesn't it, Nick? Jesus Christ.
Sound like my brother, yeah. My brother was the fighter. I'd get my ass beat.
I'm one of 7. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So let's just say I did a lot of
What
fighting.
age were you in that 1 of 7?
You don't see that anymore.
So it's my youngest brother and then me, and then everyone else is older.
Oh, he got his ass beat like I did.
Oh yeah. Me and my older brothers used to fucking fist fight each other. I mean, at one point, there was knives drawn. I mean, it.
Nick, who is this? I stab people with razors.
That's really cool,
scissors.
though. You don't.
I stab with scissors. I was a young kid, little kid, and I was psycho.
See, it started with me in school because I used to pick up chairs and throw them at teachers.
Oh, he was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it. I see it. No, I totally see it.
He did what I did.
You want a bare knuckle? Like, come on, dude. It's right there.
He wouldn't have did that in my Catholic school. That nerve would have beat the shit out of him. That Sister Mary Stanislaus would have grabbed you by your fucking
she
ear.
She affected him, dude.
Well, see, growing up in
I know the one, Sister Mary Claire. That bitch too, boy.
That bitch.
Growing up in Mississippi, we wore uniforms, and we would get paddled. They would call home.
Mississippi. They're still beating the shit out of people.
They would call home. Hey, Sam's down here in the office again. We're gonna give him in school detention, but we're gonna paddle him too. Okay, go ahead. Click.
Good. Did you gain most of your? Did you gain? No, good. I mean, beat the shit out of the kid if he needs his ass whooped. My mom gave my
You
principal,
needed more beatings.
My mom gave my principal permission, and when she would see me cheating and shit, because I was a bad kid, I'd always have to go because I would cheat like peripherally. So they're like, "You're going to the principal's office to take every one of your tests, dude. Like every one of them." So my mom would like hit him, and she would come over and knock me upside the head with the whiteboard.
You guys were at the age where they needed permission.
Yeah.
Mine, they just beat the shit out of you. They had the old habits. The black things with the black thing with the thing. They look like a penguin. You know that shit? You ever see that shit?
Yeah.
Did you?
I remember they had one that come around. I'm telling you, Sandy.
Penguin is crazy.
The penguin. She would, bam, and I mean whack you with a ruler.
Yeah.
Catch you with the note. I got kicked out for writing a note. Who would fuck Mrs. Armalino? In a Catholic school, and I'll never forget when my father picked me up.
He got his sister kicked out.
Yeah,
he got his whole family booted. And he's
family.
saying it like it was just the note. You know, he was doing way more shit than
Yeah,
just that
yeah.
note.
Just
The
the
note was
fucking
like,
note.
all right, dude, he's not getting
I
any
used the
better.
BB gun.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay, here's one last question. Did you gain when was the Mississippi? Because they are Mississippi's got the largest
is
people.
Yeah. So
They've got
they
a
do.
big
They're
weight.
very unhealthy
They have a
state.
very big weight problem. Do you think that might have contributed?
oh yeah. So I mean,
Is Mississippi?
Oh yeah.
Let's blame him.
So I'm not gonna blame Mississippi.
Blame the state.
I'm not gonna blame
Because he
Mississippi.
wants to stuff his face. You want to fucking blame the state. He loves fucking yodels and fucking
Exactly.
ding-dongs and honey buns. I know.
Come
I
on.
do too.
Come on.
I'm 250, 5'9".
I'm lucky. Because I eat. So
he eats. We eat.
I'm
a
lucky.
big eater.
You know. Well, it's not this hard staying like this. But
You know what he does to me, though? He goes, I like you around. He goes, I have to eat fast because you'll just eat everything.
No, I don't say I like it. I've never said I like it. I say I hate it. I have to go bite for bite with you. Slow the fuck down, dude.
You can't do that.
Or I have to take food and put it, like if we eat a pizza and it's on the tray, I have to like take my pieces and put them over here. Cause I'm like, I'm not
like
going
that,
fucking
Sam, right?
bite for bite with you, dude. Like, not a chance.
Okay.
Or when I try to, like, I'm like, oh, I'm ahead. And then he just like,
You look over and he's like, nope.
yeah. Like, Jesus Christ, I was doing good, bro.
Okay, Sam, you've been a lot of fun. Like he said last was I always like to give one. How did you you found me through Thomas, right? Mm-hmm. Did you follow us after that, or did you
Right after. Oh yeah.
And And when you met me, am I different then, or
No.
that-
No. Listen, as soon as I followed you and then I found out that you were from the Melbourne area, I was like, oh, fuck. One of these days I'm going to go downtown Mel or I'm going to be out with my boys and I'm going to see this guy.
You're gonna hear him.
Exactly. I'm gonna hear him from a mile away. And the day happened to be at the gym.
That was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I like to meet
And
people.
he hadn't hit the gym in 6 months. This
No,
is
it's
crazy.
been because we've been traveling.
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot.
that's
busy
I
schedule,
paid for
yeah.
that, and
That's a
then-
good excuse. Yeah.
Well, that and I'm a fat lazy fuck too. But it's no. I like to do little. I did things. I mean, I'll do things, and I need to get more of that. Obviously, I'm not a kid either, but I love to hang with young kids. I love the music. I love the people. I love their action. I love their energy. As you can see,
Oh, yeah.
I like to interact with people. I'm a people person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not like somebody. I mean, I've been stopped at airports and all that crap, and then and people think, okay, yeah, let's take a picture, let's do
Yeah.
stuff. I mean,
They wouldn't expect you to be so personable.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But my thing is, if
They
you
also
watch,
think he's tall.
Everybody thinks I'm tall.
Really?
Did you think I was tall?
I kind of did. I thought you were.
I know
maybe.
why I
I'm
cracked
a
it.
fuck. You know why? Because I keep my chin.
Cracked the case. That's literally why.
I'm 5'9", 2. We gotta
He's
do- we gotta do it.
not 5'9", guys. He's smaller than 5'9".
Maybe 5'8".
He's about 5'7".
Back to your Mississippi question though.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to be a wide receiver, and they told me I
Oh,
was
you're
too.
just bulking up.
They told me I was too fat, so
Oh,
you have to
okay.
play lineman.
Yeah.
For the
So
record. For the record.
I can't hear you.
For the record. You're a
Oh.
witness.
take the slides off. It adds weight.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't help him. 3. 260.
263.
Fuck you.
Is that what it was?
253.8.
Oh.
Why 253? It's nighttime.
Have you shit yet?
253.8. Should be a little less.
I can't hear you.
Drinks are a little bit.
Jesus, I heard that. That
No,
was-
but I.
Maybe. Anyway, guys, I was 253.8. Why do you give that sound for 253? You should do an applause. Do the applause. Tell them like I did good. Applause is up on the other one. No, that's not applause. See, he's
I don't have any more sounds.
You have applause.
I don't.
Look up. Don't let me reach over and hit it. Oh, see, he turned it off, the fucker. Prick.
I think they were pretty appropriate.
Anyway, I like to know about that, and is there certain things you want to hear different with our shows, all of my content, or not?
No, you're doing. Actually, I need to watch more of your.
You like
content.
it?
I'll
I
be
mean, you
honest
like
with
it? Are you getting notices? Because we've been kind of
Yes.
shadow banned.
Yeah, I kind of know. Your Instagram's been a little dead. I haven't noticed you been
Dead.
posting anything.
See, Instagram is where all these kids are at.
No, they're not. TikTok is really.
Yeah, TikTok,
But,
but also
that's younger.
Instagram is really
Our generation is Instagram. For
Oh yeah,
sure.
I love that
I mean,
you
it
can
is.
say our
It
generation.
totally is our generation.
There's another generation below you guys. You know that, right?
yeah,
now.
it's
terrifying.
what's it called?
Isn't that fucking crazy?
I
How
don't even
fucking
know
old
what
am
I'm
I?
called.
I'm a baby.
The TikTok
boomer.
generation.
You know that?
Yeah,
You
are a
never got
boomer,
into
huh?
Vine, did you?
Yes,
You did?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was young, dude.
Yeah.
Right when it first came out. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm 24, so you can only imagine.
2000 and
14, 10 years.
No, it's 2011.
11.
Why didn't I get
2012
into Vine?
is
Is
when
Vine
it really
music?
started popped off.
So Vine, it was like
What's the 5-second video?
6 seconds.
Yeah, it was like TikTok.
That's
before.
where Cody Ko came from. Logan Paul, David Dobrik. They were all
Oh,
Viners.
Atwood
No, Roman Atwood was a YouTuber.
before, and then he just transitioned.
No, he never went to Vine. That's what I tell you is if you were already like a YouTuber, you didn't go to Vine. They weren't paying. There was no need to go to Vine. You know what I mean? So, no, like Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star didn't go to Vine. It wasn't paying.
They stayed.
And they were already on top of the world, so.
Yeah, I watch a lot. We watch.
And then
so
the
much. That's all we do is
Viners,
watch
the
YouTube.
Viners that transferred to YouTube, like 90% of Viners are dead now.
Yeah.
And if they're not, they're David Dobrik and Logan Paul and
Yeah.
Jake Paul, you know.
just the big
because they figured out how to,
Yeah.
because it is really hard, it's going from 6 seconds to 10 minutes.
it's crazy.
Yeah, they all died. You know what I mean? They didn't know how to make content.
Yeah, I ended up. Did you listen to my Gangster Redemption book series? You got to listen to that. That was the #1 series back then.
Okay.
It's on my playlist in YouTube, my big channel, and just go to the playlist and put Gangster Redemption series. You could. I actually narrate my book from the first chapter on.
Okay.
People love that.
Okay.
So you got to just, especially if you're working out or something,
Oh, yeah.
put that on.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's 20-minute video.
Especially when you're in the sauna, man. Whew.
Oh, I took yesterday. I hit that bike for 20 minutes. I fucked with Nick and beat him on a little contest he wanted to do.
No, it was not that impressive. I beat your score. I took a picture of it too, actually.
When did you beat my score?
I hit 40 in like 2 minutes. I gave you way too much time.
So
then you beat it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hold up."
He knows he was fucking beat me. He killed me. He beat me.
I did.
I did beat him by die. It was so easy
because it was so easy, and I was just like, "Oh, let me try."
prick
I
when
smashed
you
you, buddy.
He's a little
Smash,
prick.
bro.
Anyway, then I actually took a sauna. I took a tan.
Yeah.
Then I took a massage, and then I took
Damn.
another fucking body. Like the 2 different chairs. Then
For this
Oh,
massage,
I love those chairs.
I
for the
love that,
massages,
man.
if you just switch one number, you got someone else's account for the day. Just saying.
No,
You shouldn't have told me that, bro.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told me that because it pisses me off. I
I know.
only get 10
me too.
minutes.
I get 10 minutes.
Like, give me 20 or 30.
my
Or you
thing
can
is-
go to another machine and you get another.
No, so
No,
the
you know what
two,
happened?
The
You know-
2 chairs down there used to be 30 minutes. Like, you could do them nonstop. Now they put like a little scanner, so you have to scan your shit, and now it's a 10-minute time.
but now
Right.
if you type in your code and change one number, it's
No,
These
but
guys-
he's talking about the ones that have the scanner. They're
Yeah.
different now.
no.
Yeah.
But you
You
can't
have
type
to.
in your code
No,
anymore.
You have
the
to.
scanner.
I got them. They knew it. They
But
figured me
it's
out, bro.
fun. I'm with you. I go in a lot. If I go in when we were going, I'd go in at 2 in the morning.
But if you type
because look at what time it is, and we'll be done tape. I might do 2 more tapes tonight, and then be 1:32. And I said, come on, Nick, let's do a quick workout. And we'll go in, and it's so empty in there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fun to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to do that. And it used to piss me. I said, nobody's fucking here. Let me put the machine on again.
So,
Yeah.
I
if
could
you-
see if there were people waiting. I could see that. But there ain't anybody in the gym.
Or they'll fucking lock the saunas after a certain time, and it's like,
Oh, they do, I think 10:30.
yeah. So once the staff leaves, you can't use the saunas anymore, which I think is stupid. But I
That's a
get the
safe-
point.
that's a safety
It's a safety
issue.
issue. Yeah,
I
somebody
get
gets
that
locked
one.
in there, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't-
Yeah.
I was just
anything
thinking about
can
sex.
happen. Anything
or
can
falls
happen.
asleep. And
Yeah.
Listen.
talk about partying in there, brother.
Exactly.
Oh, man, you can get really wasted. Not saying I did, but yes, I agree. But anyway, thank you. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. I'd love you to hook us up with your coach.
Absolutely.
I'd like to have him on maybe the next few days so you can talk to him. We'll help promote his stuff. I'm going to plan something big. I'm going to do something. And it's going to be, we got to plan it and just do it. Set a date. I'll talk to Frank. I can get a doxy here. Really.
what? A what?
Frank, who's a USA boxing doctor.
Oh, okay.
You have to have him present at any
Bach
official
doxer.
event. Well, we don't have to have him, but we will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'll do something in the backyard here. And on that, maybe here. If we did it here, Nick, we'd shut down the streets. That's the problem, I think.
Good.
Don't you? How many people do you think would come?
No, they can go park in that lot right over there.
Unless you did it somewhere other than here, that with like, I don't know where you would do it. The Melbourne Auditorium.
Not Melbourne. I could probably
That's a
get
pretty
the Palm
big
Bay
park.
gym.
That's a pretty big parking lot.
But I want to do it like a
Yeah, I want
backyard
pallets
shit.
Yeah.
as our ring. I want
No,
pallets.
no, not
as
pallet
our
ring.
ring.
I want to do it where
I want a pallet ring with nails.
No, listen. I'll
sticking
put a
out of
ring.
it.
I don't care what we put. I want to do it in the backyard on the grass.
Yeah.
In the light, the sun, the heat. Let them
Yeah.
fucking be sweating their balls off. Let them fucking be
cicadas.
out there before they get there. They're dripping.
Oh yeah.
And then and have a hose hooked up. Let them go into the hose. And I think we can do something really cool.
And we have to do it during school hours so the kids can watch.
Oh yeah, you know how many kids tell me, "Oh, I'm at you." You know how many times we do shows and people are in school and I'm on. They go, "Oh, I'm in school now." I'm like, "What do you mean you're in school now? You're watching my show." Yeah, the hell with school. I get that so much. I laugh. Jesus, Christmas tree. But you can't stop that. We're gonna do that. Let's do that, Nick. You want to do that? Mm-hmm. Sam, thank you very much. Good luck on your fight. We're going to stay in close contact.
Yes,
You're a
sir.
good young man.
Appreciate
Keep
you guys.
doing what you're doing.
Thank you, guys.
And, man, life is too short to freaking worry about anybody what they're doing. Have a great day, everybody. Please stay safe.
It's definitely something.
Check us out. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
The Real Deal with with Larry Lawton.